Hi, chat. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? I hope y'all are doing well. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday. Why do I keep getting this mixed up? But hello, hello. It is good to see all of you. Let me see who got first crew. Thomas, Peace, Esther, Liquor, and Liv. Congratulations for snatching one of the first five. I hope you enjoy your cool crew of today. Esther, welcome in. Peace, welcome in. Liquor, welcome in. Philippa, welcome in. Peace, thanks for cheering me on. Just Passion, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Babs Marie, welcome in. And thanks for cheering me on. Marilyn, welcome in. Talkie Furball, welcome in. Kiwi Puzzles, welcome. I never say your entire username. What's going on? Kiwi, welcome in. Nifliora, welcome in. Olympia, welcome in. There are five first crew. Yes. It's first five. So there's always five that you can redeem. But they go fast. Also, Floydian, thank you so much for cheering me on and welcome in. And thank you for the hydrate, actually. Let me do that. I was here. I saw you. I saw that you were here. But first crew went really fast again today. You guys have been really running that first crew, huh? You're like sat, ready to go. They go so fast. Yeah, refreshing makes you too late. That is true. That is true. Because like, excuse you, first chatter. You don't know if you were actually first. Maybe I was here earlier. Um. Also, fun fact: I left the cat cam on from co-working, and Sush just didn't leave. Like we had dinner, everything. She just chilled here. So I came back and she was still here. So I was like, okay, I'll leave the cat cam on then. I literally take my break and work for it. Stop, please. That what? That's like very wholesome, but also the dedication. Damn. Damn. Those dogs. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you shouldn't refresh, but sometimes Twitch doesn't actually load that the stream is live. So then you do have to refresh. But you shouldn't refresh. That's the way that you can't get it. Like, you basically have to indeed, exactly like Thomas says, spam the out of stock button until it becomes available. I literally just bragged about you still being here and then you leave. Okay. Yee. Olympia, thank you so much for the 7-month resub. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you so much. Yeah, Seuss was like, yeah, goodbye. Twitch really confuses me, not gonna lie. That is valid. Especially if you, I don't know, obviously how long you've been on Twitch, but I remember it took me about a year to feel like really comfortable. And then Twitch released like new features and I was like, yeah, I'm lost again. And I'm a streamer. Like, I literally spend all of my time here, and I'm still confused by certain things. So you're definitely not alone. Also, Lizzie, hello. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Suze was like, "Oh, Scott is going. I have the entire downstairs for myself. Goodbye." Let's go. How does it feel to have earned 47 turtles? Also, turtles is such a cute, like, reward point name system. How do you call it? Um, yeah, but someone started yapping, so my rest here is over. Goodbye. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Um, it took me 5 months to even go to another channel. No, literally. Literally. I think when I made my Twitch account, I I even watched like one Twitch stream and then I was like, yeah, okay, this is actually confusing. And I don't know. And then I came back at like a later point. I think it was for Kayla's charity event where I was like, oh, I'm actually kind of curious what that looks like. And then I sort of stuck around, but just watched her streams for like months. And then I eventually wanted to, but I got to a point where I was like, oh, it's actually really nice to watch a stream while you're gaming yourself. And that's when I was like, oh, damn. I really wish that I had more streamers to watch because obviously Kayla streams at my evening time. So like 10 p.m. At the time, she wasn't doing her morning streams on Wednesdays. So I only had like maybe 1.5 hour in the evening with her streams and then it was done. Then I was like, oh, I really wish I had like other streamers to watch. Like, when I'm gaming myself, that's when I found Lil, I think, because she was streaming The Sims at the time. And then Lil introduced me to Anouk, and Anouk was doing a collab stream. She was like doing Stardew together with Amber and Chelsea. And that's how I got to know Amber and Chelsea. And then through Amber and Chelsea, I feel like I got in like through Anouk, Amber, and Chelsea, like both of that, all three of them, I got introduced to like the genre of cozy gaming on Twitch, and that's where I found a lot of people um that were also streaming like during my daytime or just in general, like on weekends, for instance, on times that I could actually watch. And that's where I sort of began to like really mix and mingle in more Twitch chats. But the funny thing is that from the time that I found Lil until the time that I was like, oh, maybe I can stream myself, that was like such a short time frame, actually. I'm a loyal stream watcher person. That is valid. Like, honestly, I feel like I have the same. I follow a lot of people, but there's like a very select group of people that I very much watch, like actively, that I'll also like do my like go out of my way for to watch. That's a very short list of people. I do think it depends on the type of stream. Because I have like streams that sometimes watch like on my daytime when I'm streaming myself, but that's almost always ASMR. Or like music streams. So things that I can literally have on in the background instead of listening to music. Um I've used Twitch a few years, but really infrequently, irregularly, and I have really never really got past the confusion. That is so fair. Also, if there's like ever anything that happens or like that you have questions about, feel free to ask. I'm always more than happy to explain things, especially because I 100% know what it feels like to want to hang out on Twitch, but also for half of the time not understand what is going on and therefore not feel included. So always feel free to ask. How did you go from viewer to streamer yourself? It was I would say it was like a multi-brick build. As in like there were different components that attributed to the fact that I eventually started streaming. The first one being that at work I had a conversation with two of my coworkers slash friends who at one point were like, "Oh my god, you always talk so passionately about, whatever you're interested in. You should be you would be such a great streamer." And I was like, "Streamer?" Like at the time I hadn't even heard of Twitch. I had no idea what it was. And then we sort of started talking about how one of those friends had a fantastic username in game, so that would like make a really good like her gamer tag is really good, so that would make an amazing username on Twitch. And we sort of started talking about that, and that's I think the first time that Twitch as like a little idea was planted in my brain of, "Oh, that's something that you can apparently do." And like it's a thing. I think then kind of next to that happening, I heard Kayla talk in her YouTube videos about Twitch. She was like mentioning like, "Hey, I'm doing a big charity campaign over on my live streams over on Twitch, like if you want to come hang out." So that was like two things that sort of happened in and around the same time where I got introduced to Twitch with like the potential of, "Oh my god, you should stream." And on the other hand, like being introduced to Twitch as a viewer. Then I started watching Twitch streams a lot more, and sort of over time, I gradually started to get the idea of like maybe I could do content creation because I've always been looking for a creative outlet and like something to do, but I just never really knew what that was. Like I tried a million different things. I tried like drawing and I tried music and I tried filmmaking and there were like I tried dancing even, like really desperate. I was like, I'm trying to find my creative thing, but I never just really knew what it was. Nothing really stuck. Um, so then content creation was kind of like, oh yeah, maybe I can try that too because I've tried so many things, and that turned out to be the thing. That turned out to be the thing that I actually really enjoyed. So I kind of like it had sort of multiple phases, and that those multiple phases took like over 2 years because that conversation with both of those coworkers in the office was like pre-pandemic, pre-lockdown. Like we were still in the office, and then like me getting introduced to Kayla, that was May that year. So that was like I guess we had all been in lockdown for like 1 or 2 months. That's when I really started watching her videos a lot. Um It wasn't Abu, no, I only met Abu, like, 2 years later. I actually met Abu because he heard that I started streaming, or that I was streaming, and he was also streaming. So he actually heard from another coworker, that I was streaming. The person that actually talked about this was Esme. You might have seen her in chat. Um, she is actually, I think she's genuinely the person who introduced me to Twitch. Her then partner also built my first gaming PC. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And she still hangs out in chat, but she's mostly a lurker. And it was together with her and another coworker, Daniela, who also still hangs out here quite often, but also is mostly a lurker. And I think it was like the conversation that I had with them that sparked the potential idea. Also, Meg, Queen, baby girl, hello. I'm giving you love and hugs, and I love you, and I can't wait to squish you in like 3 weeks. Literally 3 weeks. Can you believe it? Thank you so much for the 19 months. Please enter all of your subby perks. I can't wait to like run in slow motion and then like give you a hug and like be all dramatic about it. Because I will. I'm just warning you. Also, I've been like so bad at saying hi to everyone because I was telling a story, but Maddie, welcome in. Cabo-san, welcome in. And thanks for cheering me on. Kath, welcome in. Faye, welcome in. Not Richie, welcome in. Sage, welcome in. Jane, welcome in. Thank you for the follow just now. Crafty Simmer, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing so, so well. Um, there's a core group and the ones you watch when the core group is gone. Yeah. And I mean, that makes sense because like you obviously have limited time, so you can only dedicate your time to so many streamers. Um, got hooked on Twitch as I found a new ASM artist, saw they had Twitch, clicked the link, and they were actually live at the time. Been stuck ever since. Wait, who is this? I need to know now. Is it someone you now mod for? Also, hi, Sona. It is good to see you. How are you doing? Hello, hello. um, it's not my birthday yet. What the heck? You made my first difficult adult decision today. I am proud of you. Yes. Is it Sherry? You mod for Sherry, right? If I remember correctly. You mod for so many people, sometimes it's hard to keep track of. Or when you're not a mod, you're a VIP. Yes? Okay. Nice. Honestly, she's goated at ASMR, so it makes sense. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. I had a really good work day today, even though I didn't actually finish my work, but like I made good progress and I'm proud of the results so far, so that's nice. I had a really good day yesterday. So, yeah, it's been good. You quit your job today to focus on your masters, your last year at uni. Kind of feel shitty. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sending you big hugs. But that's a pretty big decision and I'm proud of you for making it. Also, Lisbeth, thank you so much for the 6 months. That is half a whole year. Please enter all of your subby perks. Thank you, thank you. And also, thank you for your prime. You only have one of those because, you know, you decided to share it with me. I appreciate that. Also, Ham, welcome in. What do you work on? Do you mean like on my workday today, the video? Because they refuse to mod me something about overworking or something, blah, blah, blah. You sound like Sweetie. Literally has the same problem. People are like, dude, you have so many mod swords, I don't think you should have more. Not because we don't want you as mod, but because we don't want you to get overworked. Here is a VIP badge instead. Also, welcome back, Esther. Welcome back. Thank you for unlurking and for lurking earlier. I appreciate that. um, but yeah, I guess in that sense, there were many building blocks to me being a streamer. And when I did my first stream, I remember this so vividly. I did my first stream and I promised myself I was going to stream 3 hours because like on average I'd done some research and that was actually like a stream time. It wasn't too short, it wasn't too long. You had like a reasonable amount of time for people to follow you or to find you. So I was like, "You know what? I'll do 3 hours." After those 3 hours, like exactly at the 3-hour mark, I was like, "Oh my god, finally I can stop." So I stopped streaming. I was like, "I am never doing that again. Ever." This was terrible. I am dead tired. I think there was one person in chat. Like I honestly think that I was lucky that I had, like, even one chatter. Um, but even then still, I was like, "Oh my god, this is so tiring. How do people stream this? Like, just 3 hours alone, let alone longer." I was like, "How do people do this? I'm never doing this again." And then 2 weeks later, I felt like that itch, like that little tingle of like, "Maybe maybe I can try again." And then the second time, it was so much easier because it didn't feel as if I didn't know what to do. Like, I had a little bit of an idea. Like, I had a little still, it was overwhelming and still it was scary and, like, I was nervous, and after 3 hours, I was still tired, but it wasn't as bad as the first time. Like, the first time, I genuinely was like, "Why the fuck would anyone do this? This is not fun." Um, and then after that second time, I was like, "You know what? I think this is something just like working out, like, it takes practice to get good at it. It's like you need to build up streaming stamina. You need to, like, practice doing longer streams. You need to practice talking to chat. You need to practice talking to yourself mostly in the beginning." Um, and it's kinda like once I realized that was the case, I set a schedule for myself, 3 gaming streams a week, and I never stopped. I only added streams, like, I added co-working streams and IRL streams. And which game did you play at the very start? I started with only Sims, then I added Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley to it, then I went back to only Sims, then I got Twitch partner by only playing Sims, got massively burnt out on it, then played only Minecraft for, like, 3 months straight, and then I got back into The Sims, and I think from that point on, I started doing I would say, like, Sims is my baseline game. It's the game that I return to. It's like the one constant factor. I feel like Minecraft at this point is also not as constant as The Sims, but I really enjoy it, and I feel much more comfortable playing it now. And I feel like at this point in time, I also feel comfortable enough to, like, throw in the occasional variety thing. So, like, trying out an indie game or doing, like, a Lego stream or a crafting stream or, like, when we're gonna do the keyboard stream, stuff like that. Obviously, co-working is now a massive part of my content, and I feel like the IRL streaming, I wouldn't want to add that as, like, a standard thing into my content, but I like being able to do it on an event-based thing. Do you think you need 1,000,000 packs to stream The Sims? No. Because you don't need 1,000,000 packs to play The Sims, and you only need to play The Sims to be able to stream. How did you start the co-working streams? I very, very vividly remember I actually found co-working. TubTub will know, I think, because I think you were there. Tally was doing them, while she was working on her studies, and I remember I was following her because she also did cozy gaming, and I saw her doing one of these streams, and I was like, "Oh my god, what is this?" Like, I knew they existed because at the time I was already following I think I think I was already following G. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Um, but, like, I never really watched them. I was more intrigued by the concept, but I didn't really understand it. And then I found Tally, or not found, I found her co-working streams, and she was using Super Sweet Bot. And I think that was the first time that I was kind of intrigued, not necessarily just by the concept of watching it, but also by the concept of like, oh, this might actually be a really cool thing to do. Like, I would like to try this out. Um, so then I started sort of thinking about that, and before I actually did it myself, I took, like, 2 or 3 months to mostly watch content creators that were doing co-working, either on YouTube or on Twitch, to get a little bit of a grasp of, like, what does it mean? At the time, co-working didn't, exist as a category, so, I like, it was hard to find people that were doing co-working, um and then at one point, I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna ask my current like, my employer." At the time, I was still working at Top Desk, so, I was working 4 days a week for a corporate. I was like, "I'm gonna ask them if I'm allowed to stream during work times." Because then I that was, like, one of the main reasons I wanted this as well, is because I was looking for a way to stream more without losing free time. So then co-working kinda ended up being sort of the perfect combo, and you already were really intrigued by it. Yeah, yeah. I thought it was such an interesting concept. Um, and then I started doing co-working streams, and I remember it was really one of those things of, okay, I believe in this idea, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Because at the time, I think my stream was averaging like 80 viewers or something. And then I did a co-working stream and it would average like 19. And I remember that was the time where I was also like maybe slowly dreaming a little bit about potentially doing this full time at one point. Like, oh, maybe I could make this my job one time because things were going pretty well. I never said it out loud to anyone, but like in the back of my head, that sort of dream was there. And then I like it to me, it felt like I dropped off. I was like, okay, no one cares about this. But then I was like, I genuinely believe in this. I enjoy it. So I'm gonna keep doing it. And that was a really good decision because that sort of snowballed into me slowly growing as a co-working streamer, more people finding it, more people enjoying it. Um and then being asked as one of the co-club founders and streaming in the category, and that sort of kind of exploded. They needed some convincing. I sent them certain streamers. I sent them, for instance, G Stream, and I was like, this is an example of what it can look like. Um, you know, take a look, make up your mind if this is something that you would be okay with me doing. A part of the HR department and the IT department were like really intrigued. They're like, oh my God, this is so interesting. A part of them was like, why the fuck would you want to do this? This doesn't make any sense. This is really stupid. But none of them really had any, I don't know, reasons for me not to do it. They were all kind of like, we don't understand you want to do it, but privacy wise or like, data wise, security wise, like I had answers to every single one of their questions. I was like, I won't be sharing my screen. People won't hear me talk. I won't share any sensitive information. So they were kind of like, yeah, if it improves your productivity, we can't really say no to it. um, Raids as soon as I arrived to work. Well, I guess you're very productive at sleeping during co-working piece. um okay, that's good to know, Esther. Thanks for letting me know. I'm sorry that you have issues with your PC. That's really annoying. But yeah, they definitely needed some convincing. In the sense that when I asked them for the first time, they were mostly like, "What is co-working?" Like none of them had any idea what I was talking about. Also, Anna, welcome in, and Pauline, welcome in, and especially welcome in. And hi, Kat. Welcome in. Wait, Kat. Actually, we were talking about this, and I can ask this to you as well because you also work or do co-working streams during work time, right? How did the company that you work for respond to that? Like, did you need to convince them, or were they okay with it like really easily, or did you not tell them at all? Maybe they don't know. I wish this was a thing when I was 100% work from home during the pandemic. So the thing is, it was just really hard to find. Um, Like, I feel like there is a specific wave of co-working streamers that, no longer stream anymore. So, like, sort of their legacy of who was co-working streaming at that time, like, one of for me at least, most memorable ones is Rumpel Study. She does not stream anymore. I think she is still around on Twitch. I see her in chat sometimes, but she doesn't stream anymore. I use her playlist. Like the playlist that we listen to, the lo-fi playlist, she made that for her co-working streams. Um, but she was due, I think she started in 2020 or something. Um, but yeah, she graduated, she finished her studies and then was no longer needed. But it was way harder to find the co-working streams because there was no category. Let me take notes. No one knows, but I'm opposed to not opposed to telling them also, though I'm still quite new. That is fair. That is fair. Um, but yeah, if you ever need any tips or tricks, I was like, I didn't want to get caught and then you're like, oopsie, because I do know that quite some of my coworkers are on Twitch. So I was like, oh yeah, the chances of someone spotting me working is pretty high. So I decided, you know what, maybe I should tell them or like ask them up front. Um, for me, something that helped a lot was gathering co-working streamers and like basically showing them this is what a viewer would see. And then based on that, they could kind of make up their mind of like, okay, so a viewer would actually not hear you talk, they would not see your screen. Like you taking breaks is not gonna make you less productive, like, you're actually because during focus time, you're actually more focused. Like, that actually helped, like, I made a good pitch. They did know about my gaming streams, yeah. Because if I am passionate about something, I cannot shut up about it. So, even before I did my very first stream, I already told someone at work. Whereas, like, I feel like most people would not tell anyone in fear that that person might actually come check it out. But, like, I had done my first stream and I was telling everyone about it. Like, it was problematic. And also not just telling everyone about it. Like, I wouldn't stop talking about it. So, yeah, they knew. Oh, they didn't like, a lot of people totally did not understand it at all. I got some really bad jokes about it as well. Like, some days I really wished I hadn't told anyone, specifically some older coworkers that like, especially when it got a bit more serious. So in the beginning, I was just mostly saying being like, "Yeah, I play games and people can watch," and it wasn't, like, that big of a deal. But when I got Twitch partner, I feel like that was a moment for me. Also, that was like, I knew that I was gonna speak on a panel in Paris not long after I got partner. So for me, that was one of those situations where I was like, "Oh, actually, this is, like, getting a little bit more, serious." And I would be talking about that, like, over lunch, and I would get, like, the most sexist comments from, like, older coworkers, like, managers. Like, there was one manager told me, "Oh, so, like, you stream with, like, your boobs out." After I would literally just told him, like not him, just, like, the entire table. I was like, "Oh, yeah, because I'm going to Paris soon, I'll actually be speaking on a panel about, like, social media and how that helps your Twitch growth and blah, blah, blah." And then he was like, "Oh, yeah, so, like, Twitch growth, like oh, like, growing online presence, so, like, you probably stream are you one of those hot tub streamers?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" That's, like, the most inappropriate thing you can say. Not that, like, hot tub streaming as a thing is necessarily inappropriate, like, if that's your cup of tea, if you wanna do that, like, power to you, you make your own decisions, but the fact that someone would immediately assume, like, "Oh, because I'm a woman, I must stream something sexist." I was like, "Okay." And then there were, like, other guys at the table that would sorta, like, build on top of comments like that. Or people would be like, "Oh, so people only subscribe to you because they think that they can, get in a relationship with you." Like, surely people wouldn't subscribe just to support you. They're like, "How can you be sure that people that subscribe, like, pay money?" They're just doing that because they want something from you, right? And I'm like, "No." I mean, the fact that you think this says more about you than it says about anyone else, but sure. Oh, yes, guy streamers complain about hot tub like, stealing views. There's very little that makes me sigh harder than stuff like that, you know? Oh, no, literally, Meg. I can only imagine how much worse this is in the ASMR category. There's, like, so many like, I feel like streaming in general, a lot of people assume that it's especially if you're a woman, they'll assume that you're doing something sexist or, like, nay, no, nay. I just said nay. I get so passionate about this, I start speaking Dutch. No, they make a sexist comment. They assume that it must be something sexual that you're doing. And then, like, I can only imagine that if you add the misconceptions about ASMR on top of that, must be wild. Respectfully, Ro, I'm here for your cat, but not like that. That's a 10 out of 10 comment. Um, just because they seem to be like those people doesn't mean ever. No, 100%. 100%. But yeah. Um, Not whatever they are talking about, right? Literally. But I don't know. I also had people like comments, and those comments I actually get a lot from people that don't understand Twitch as a concept. They go like, "Oh, so you play The Sims?" And people, like, watch that. Like, people will be like, "But why?" Trying to date a streamer. Ew, Meg, don't make me blush. But, like, people watch it, and I'm like, "So, when people are playing football, you watch that?" Like, that's my standard response for this. I'll go like, "Oh, so you're into field hockey. You watch other people play field hockey? Why wouldn't you just play yourself then? Like, isn't that way more fun?" And then people always go like, "Oh, yeah." No, actually, valid point. Um, oh, yeah, 100%. These are exactly the same type of people that don't understand making money with art at all. Just anything creative, to be honest. Um, oh, yeah, when Sims gamers aren't real, like, shut up. Get a life. No. Yeah, there it's wild. Sometimes it's really wild out there, you know? Um, I get similarly poor comments along the lines of, "Oh, because you like watching." What the like, why? That is such a dumb comment. Like, no. The fact that you assume that's the reason I'm on Twitch says so much about your perception of the world, not mine. Um, when they don't realize a beefier PC for cozy games, 100%. You can, like, play, Fortnite on, like, a freaking potato, but you can't play The Sims on a potato. Like, it doesn't work. It just doesn't run. So, yeah, it's wild, actually. But speaking of gaming, I did start up Minecraft. We can obviously continue yapping, but let me actually make sure that that you guys can see the game. But, like, I don't know, it's I get so frustrated with dumb comments from people on the internet sometimes. Um, this is also something I really had to get used to in YouTube comments. Also, hi, Steph. It's good to see you. And Micah, welcome in. And Molly, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing so, so well. I have so often that people in my YouTube comments will literally say, haven't watched the video. Can someone explain to me? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, how disrespectful do you want to be? At first, that would, like, really frustrate me. Now I'm just kinda like, "Okay, whatever," you know, I just move past it, but in the beginning, I was like, "What do you mean? Why are you commenting on my video that you haven't watched it? Like, what's the purpose?" I literally respond with that sometimes. I'm like, "The answer is in the video. Actually watching it would help." Um Oh, female hate comments, 100%. I feel quite lucky that I don't get those very often. Um But I don't get hate comments very often, but I do get, like, weird comments, um, from, like, people that they'll be like, "I normally don't watch The Sims, but you are so pretty that you make me watch." And I'm like, "Yeah. Don't think that like, no. Delete." Like, I don't even respond to that anymore. Like, in the beginning, I don't know, I would either not respond, but, like, leave it, and now I'm just like, "Okay, I'm just gonna delete it because why the fuck would I bother?" Um, that's the thing. Sometimes if a comment is, like, a little bit edgy, I'll just ignore it, but I'll leave it because it does count as engagement, which means that my video gets pushed, which, by the way, is the funniest way to respond to hate comments. People that go like, "This video was useless," and then I just answer, "Thank you for commenting that. This just told the YouTube algorithm it's a good video to watch." The way that pisses off people, one of my favorite things, literally. Like, they will then get rage baited and start commenting more. They'll be like, "No, it does not. You're lying, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Thank you for commenting again. This told the YouTube algorithm it's an even better video to watch." It's hilarious. Like, it really makes my day. I'm so quick to delete a comment if it makes me uncomfortable. That is so fair though. Like that's the thing. I think if once you realize that your YouTube comment section, just like your Twitch chat, is your space, meaning that you get to set the boundaries and the rules, that for me helped so much. Oh, I have my resource pack on again. I was like, why does this look so ugly? I keep having this problem. Oh, what was the cowplant's name again? I forgot. I don't remember. Are so emotionally 100%. But actually, sometimes at first I hated that, and then I was like, you know what? It's also just engagement. And it works. Okay, so for anyone who hasn't really seen what we've done so far, this is our cowplant build that we've made up until this point. About the engagement was so funny. The fact that she went live again and he'll never know. Oh god. It's 100% a societal problem, yeah. That's terrifying, but oh my, it looks way better. It is terrifying, right? Do you like the teeth? I do think it can do with like a little teeth cleaning. The teeth are a bit disgusting. Oh yeah, there's a baby cake. Oh, and also look. There's a baby bell. This cow plant has a bell. No, this is not in the girly pop world. This is in a creative world. The girly pop world is no longer. The server is closed. No eyes. Yeah. So the thing is, for the cow plant part, like we're actually gonna have to do leaves that sort of cover the eyes. But something that I really have to do first, actually, is I'm gonna have to texture. Because I haven't textured at all, and that means that one, it looks very flat, and two, this is a white cow currently. And obviously, a cow has spots. Or at least, obviously not every cow, but this cow is supposed to have spots. So, I'm gonna give it spots. Okay, yeah, without, I agree with that. It looks a bit scary if there's no leaves and no eyes. I can see what you mean. There we go. Okay, that is a good spot. I think we also need, like, I don't know, maybe another spot on the nose. Lurk again. Thank you for lurking. I do appreciate it. Yeah, that's good. And then I think maybe a spot here on the side. The cake tongue. I mean, we had to come up with something. It's perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's perfect. Also, I'm gonna, like, change some of this out, I think. To also have that be a mix, because for the white, I'm also gonna texture. I think having, like, texture and stuff, that's gonna help a lot. I know. I know. So for anyone who might have missed this the last time that I was working on this, we actually did some research. Like, I wanted to know more about how the tongue was actually connected. And if you look up the large image that we have in the corner, this part of the tongue is actually not a tongue. It's literally like an intestine. It's really disgusting. Under the horn, you mean here? Because I think that would be too close to that one. Or do you mean on this side? Because I was literally just working on the front at first. Also, hi Lilith, it's good to see you. And Heck and Flop, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. This spot may be bigger. I will see. I mean, let's trust the process, okay? Because there's also going to be huge leaves covering this part. So let's not immediately start suggesting changes, because that's not really useful. Just saying. Like, as I'm still working on it, once we get to a part where it's like a bit more done, then it starts to become useful to be like, hey, maybe we can add something here. But otherwise, I feel like it's mostly just gonna, you know, you're not gonna see if it's good or not if it's not finished. um. I definitely do think we need a spot here. Hi, Mim Bim. Hello, hello. Okay. I like that. I think maybe one. I think we're also gonna do like some smaller spots in general. I like that. I think maybe before I start texturing the white part, I will do the leaves, because I don't want to texture like, you know, a huge part and then realize that it's literally going to be covered up. But I do think it helps a lot to have the spots, to like sell it as being a cow. I mean, I still think that, okay, so look, the tiny bell, like we were talking about maybe making a bigger bell, but for some reason I think the tiny bell is also almost like really funny. Like it's really tempting to maybe just leave it. Also, why do I have end stone? I don't need that at all. Because if we're gonna texture, I think I used white concrete mostly. So then I have only white wool. I feel like maybe I would want another. Please keep it tiny. It's so jokes, right? But literally, like, it looks so dumb, and therefore it looks so good. Painting windows and getting pet stuff. Why is that so expensive? I know. I know. It's ridiculous. That is really cute, though. Getting another dog bed for your doggo to be safe. That's actually adorable. Okay, so I know that we have more white blocks. They're just not tagged as white. Maybe I'll go for stripped pale oak. I think diorite has too much of a print to it. The villagers trying to ring the bell to warn villagers. Yeah. That would look very silly. We also have blocks of iron that look, I think they have a bit too much texture to it as well. We have quartz. Could be interesting. Maybe the smooth quartz, though. I wish we could use concrete powder, but that's going to drop in so many places. That's going to be really annoying to use, so I don't think I'll do that. Does snow work like sand? I never know if... Well, we can just test it. Like, if I place it on the side, will it drop? No. Interesting. I thought it might. Oh, calcite could be interesting. I'm afraid calcite might have a bit too much of a print, but we can try and test it. I just reloaded my shaders. I didn't mean to. For the leaves, I don't remember what I used, actually. Hold on. I just used oak leaves. That's maybe actually the best. Ooh, have fun. Have fun, Tub Tub. I already did like a little bit of texturing here, but then I realized that doesn't make a lot of sense. So the leaves actually start sort of here. I'm first gonna start like the outline, okay? And it's like, it's kind of like a fringe. And then it goes, hello? Hello, hello, Marley. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Hold on. Let me go, if that works. There we go. Let me go here so I welcome you guys in. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that a lot. How was your stream? I hope you had a great time. What were you up to in Minecraft today? Sweet Briar Faye, welcome in. And Marley, welcome in as well. Hello? Bryn, hello, hello. How was your stream? Wait, were you playing together? Bryn and Marley raid? Yes, let's go. How were both of your streams? What were you up to? What were you doing today? That is so fun. Thank you so much for sharing both of your communities with me. I really appreciate that. I hope you had a great time. I would absolutely love to hear what you were up to in Minecraft. Were you building? Were you gameplaying? Were you surviving or creative? You know, behind on the button clicking, you're all good. Literally raiding out is logistically a challenge. So the fact that you arrived almost at the same moment is pretty impressive. Just building houses and random stuff. That sounds so nice. I hope you both had a great time. Thank you so much for sharing your communities. Survival bestie playthrough. That's actually adorable. I love that. Playing Minecraft with your friends is one of the best things there is. Let's be real. Also, I know that if we have 2 raids in a short time frame, it can always be a little bit of a challenge with the thingies because we can't do the big shout outs. In a short time after each other. So we're going to have to wait a minute in between, but I actually have entertainment in between. So for anyone hanging out here, please make sure to go drop your bum on the follow button that is floating above chat right now. And then later there will be a second follow button. So you guys are going to be double squatting. And I know you can do this. But thank you so much for bringing your communities. As an introduction, I actually have a raid video. It's like a 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community that hopefully gives you a little bit of an idea of what the streams here are like. And then hopefully at the other end of the raid video, I'll be able to do the second shout out. In the meantime, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, you know, practice some self-care. We always say here self-care is sexy, so make sure to practice it. And I'll see you guys on the other end of the raid video. Welcome in. My name is Rosanna, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox and I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my channel we do gaming. Wait. I leave my Sims unattended for 2 minutes. They are mother and daughter. They are mother and daughter. Co-working. We're gonna ace our work. We're gonna wrap up the day. We got this. I'm very proud of you for being here. And a sprinkle of IRL.
It's just me and my bestie hanging out, you know, chat. Me and my bestie.
I'm from the Netherlands, and I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos. Did you just try to eat the creeper? I'm neurospicy, chronically ill, and some days I seriously wonder if I should be allowed on the internet with a camera and microphone. She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Let me tell you, lube does wonders. It's like more slippery than soap. And yes, I have actually used it. I have been to that point. I love to use my platform to raise money for charity, and my community is champion of coming up with silly incentives and goals.
I'm a lemon! Wow! I'm gonna find a spot that's not too dusty. Ew, that one's even saltier. I'll feed you mayo. Chat, don't worry.
I never realized that you don't chew on mayo.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, a space where everyone is unique and yet we grow and thrive together. And you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch, take a sip, and take some time away from the screen. Because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That was the raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think I can do... Yes, there we go. That is your second round of squats, chat. Thank you so much again for the raid. Let me show you what we're working on today, because I'm doing something that potentially is very silly, but also very fun. We are making a ginormous cowplant build in Minecraft. So, you know, the iconic cowplants in The Sims? Yeah, we're trying to make that in Minecraft. I don't know if this is... I don't know about the end result, you know, whether it's going to be any good. But it is funny, and we're having a good time. So, if you want to hang out with us for that, feel free to do so. But like I said, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, also please make sure to do that. But thank you so much again for the raid. 2 rounds of squats is too much. Okay, fair enough. After leg day, that is definitely a big ask. I have to agree with you. I think do like it if the leaves are actually, thought the combo was perfect. Let's freaking go. I feel like it is such a silly combo. Like, I remember thinking of this idea and I was like, I don't even know if it's possible. Like, I legit don't know if I can pull it off to make a cow plant in in Minecraft. But I was like, you know what? I might as well just try and see if we can make it work. And so far, I am... Ooh, I mean, I don't think it's my best build I've ever done. But, like, it's also not my worst. I think. Also, hi, Chris. Hello, hello. It is good to see you. I feel like it should actually go over the middle a little bit because otherwise it's going to look really silly. This is going to be like a big leaf. This one is also going to go lower, I think. I actually think that is too square. I'm going to have to fix that later. And I feel like that's going to be the same issue here, so it has to go like this. I think that looks better. And this is going to have to go down further as well. Also, hi, Abu. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing so well. Also, did I tell you that I'm very excited for Saturday? Like, really looking forward. Just, I don't know, in dire need of some fun quality time. I don't think I told you, but what is this Saturday? You totally did, but please go ahead. I'm hanging out with Abu. Let's go. Brain is all fried, but I think I finally figured out how to make... Ooh. Wait, that's really exciting, actually. Okay, why do I actually really like that? I'm doing a mini home reno and a huge deep clean, so I need to get out of this house. Perfect. And then we can do, like, one big leaf. And then I can do more leaves, like, in the back, but we can do, like, one that sort of comes from the top of the head. Or she. Oh, I mean, it is a cow. I literally had this problem thought. It's a cow, so it's automatically a she. Because he cows don't exist. But you are forgiven because honestly, I did the exact same and I didn't even think about it. And then someone was like, Ro, it's a cow. And I was like, yes, you are so... Exactly this. You are so right. I totally had not thought about this. So, you're not alone in this. Don't worry. No, I do feel like we need... Wait, it needs to go here. I feel like the, for anyone who watches Frogcraft, she always says that everything gets better as soon as you start spamming leaves all over it. Also, Panty Goblin, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I think she might be right. It looks like he has, like, a mullet. I mean, I'm not mad about it, because I feel like, honestly, if you think about the fact that the front leaves are sort of bangs, the fact that he has a mullet, for some reason, is... like, it makes sense. We're definitely gonna have to create, like, more leaves, though. Like, even smaller ones. One time, what proper she-they energy and I can't explain it. Okay, but Highland cows have mullets, so that makes a lot of sense then. As someone with a lime green mullet, that's vibes, and I now wish to become a cow plant. Let's freaking go. Okay, I feel like the leaf here doesn't really work. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to go about this. Because, like, I actually kind of like the mullet, but I think maybe it needs to be a bit fuller at the top. And then I also feel like it might have to be, like, a bit longer. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Actually, wait. We need to get rid of those. Oh, yeah. That looks better. That looks better. And the best part is, technically, this, like, ends up over here. Like, the vine from the stem. Which we could technically connect to the mullet. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay, listen. Listen. If we're gonna take a bit of creative freedom with this cow, could you add a smaller leaf either side? You mean here? Because the thing is, in Minecraft, there's no smaller leaves. There's just more leaves in the same size. Or you mean here? Actually, that would be a good idea. Oh, yeah. That looks so silly. You know what? I'm just tempted. Like, I'm tempted to give the cow, like, a little earring. This cow doesn't really have ears, though. It only has horns. There we go. I feel like the full head of hair needs to happen. Yeah, that's good. I don't think I can do little ears, though. That's the problem. As in, like, I think it's gonna look really weird. But technically, we're supposed to have, like, those sort of bigger... Also, two big elephant ears. Gonna look even weirder. I promise. But, like, we are supposed to have these leaves on the side as well. Mm. Ah! That's actually surprisingly a good leaf shape. Sort of surprised by myself. Apart from the fact that I made it like this instead of rotated 45 degrees. That would have also been smart. I feel like it should be rotated 45 degrees. So I'm going to do that. Or should I keep it like this? Honest opinion. Like, I'm going to fill it in and then you guys need to tell me. We can also add like another 45 leaf one somewhere else. Also, I might get some other leaves so we can have like a slightly different color in that. Does that work? No. For now, I'm just gonna get rid of the black wool. I think maybe dark oak leaves. It's not like the biggest contrast, but it adds like a little bit of contrast. It does move, yeah. The leaves move. I think it might help if then the vine connects a little bit better to this. Okay, here it does actually connect quite well. We can add like one lower over here because then it also connects to the vine. I'll make this one a little bit bigger. Hold on. What did I do? 1, 2 in the middle, and then 1 on the corner. That's actually kind of cute. Hold on. I feel like we definitely need an extra one on the outskirt here. For the shapesies. I'll add like a darker line through the middle for this one. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I mean, those are definitely Minecraft leaves. I actually don't hate them. I am tempted to like make this entire like vine thing that goes around like one thicker. So I feel like right now, if you compare it to the size of the stem, it just feels a little bit out of proportion. And now that we've added the leaves to it, I feel like it even feels more out of proportion. Does that make any sense? Mm. Also, hi, Ricky. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I don't know why that one was on the outside. Oh, there's some vines growing here. Um, I feel like that just generally looks a little bit better if it's like a bit messier. So then it connects a little bit better back here as well. And then I need to do the same with this vine. Hold on. Or this, like, I don't know what it's supposed, like what it's called or what I want to call it, but this thing that wraps around the entire cow plant. Ah, I didn't mean to fall. It is kind of like a vine, right? I guess. I mean, his head is still a little bit weirdly shaped, but I like it. Okay. Now I need to decide which block I like to... snow block? Calcite. Okay, so something that I don't like about the quartz, about the smooth quartz, and about the pale oak is that they're quite warm. Also, hi, Maniac. Fair enough. I get that. It's kind of late. Things are going well. I am, I'm making progress with the cow plant. Stream is my medicine. That's fair. I think I might actually go for the calcite. I wasn't expecting that. But maybe calcite and wool. And then some white concrete too. Calcite, exactly. Yes, 100%. I think that actually looks pretty nice. It's like a very subtle texture. But I like that. I think that makes it interesting, though. So that's good. Oh, shit. I broke the teeth. Oh. Haha. Oopsie. Let me grab it. I'll place it again. I love that the dripstone, like, always has water dripping from it. So it looks like this cow is really hungry and is just, like, dripping saliva. Which actually, if you think about it a little bit too much, is just disgusting. But it is also kind of funny. Yeah, exactly, like a dog. Or like a cow. True. Cows actually drool a lot. Also something that I just realized, hold on. I don't need this anymore, but I do need this one and this one again. Because I stopped doing any of the black spots. So maybe I should continue doing that. Considering that I think it will help making it look more like a cow. I love cows, me too. They're so silly. Like, genuinely so silly. But also so smart and cute and wholesome. Fluffy cows, yeah. The Highland cows are adorable. So when my bestie got proposed to, they went cow petting. Like, that was, they went away for the weekend. And that was, like, the main activity. Isn't that amazing? Like, that is such a good activity to celebrate that you got engaged. It's like, babes, you want to marry me? Let's go pet some cows. Oh, alpacas, yeah. Joe shared a picture in the Discord today. She went for her birthday yesterday. She went petting alpacas. I was just a little bit jealous. Like, I'm happy for her, but also a bit jealous. Yes, just to pet Highland cows, valid. Honestly. So, so valid. That's the wrong block row. Yeah, that's correct. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, this definitely needs a bit of texture. This definitely needs a bit of texture. Here at the bottom. Why is dogs drool groupie, but cat drool watery? Oh, I've never thought about that, actually. Valid question, though. Now I'm wondering, too. It's, I mean, probably literally because their saliva is thicker, but why that is, I have no idea. But dog saliva is very slimy. That is true. That's probably why I hate it so much. I'm not really a dog person. I have very few dogs that I actually like. And I think generally dogs are really stinky. I like dogs for, like, if they're other people's dogs and I get to pet them for, like, a couple of seconds, then I'm like, ah. And then I'm like, okay, goodbye. I'm done with this dog. I don't know. Could be the diet. No clue, actually. But yeah, I'm definitely a cat person. Although I have to say, sausage dogs, I have, like, a really weak spot for short-haired sausage dogs. Specifically McMuffin, but also, hi, Senor. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I feel like McMuffin is definitely weak spot dog for me. For anyone who doesn't know, McMuffin is Stepho Sims' dog. And the one time I actually got to meet McMuffin, and she's just, like, she's so cute. But, like, problematically so. She wants to sit on your lap all the time, and I don't know. Like, I love her. But I don't think I could have a dog. But, like, McMuffin is one of that I'm, like, tempted to steal, you know? Because she's so cute. But yeah, I don't think I would ever get a dog. Just because I don't think I would have the patience to take care of it. And I think this white block needs to be black. There we go. They're very cute, but I also think they basically need a bandana around their neck to catch the constant drooling. Oh, that bad, huh? Oof, that is rough. That is definitely rough. I mean, they're probably very cute, but I don't know. I would just be so grossed out with the drool everywhere in my house, you know? I'm trying to figure out if there's anything that I still want to add. Because I've textured a lot. We have the hair. So I don't think I want to add, like, more leaves to it. Like, more hair or something. Because I think that will just look weird. I think that will actually make it look worse instead of better. I'm trying to figure out what is, like, if there's anything missing. So I actually don't know. So I wanted to texture. I wanted to add, like, the spots. I wanted to add the leaves. I'm actually really happy with these leaves. I feel like they add a lot. Like, it looks like a cow plant. Can't the cake be bigger? Only if we make custom cake, and I don't know if that's gonna look good. Because if I wanted to do a custom cake, to actually sell it as it being a cake, I think it would need multiple layers, and then it's gonna, like, the cake would literally get as tall as the entire mouth. Does that make sense? Add the pink to the leaves? I mean, I could technically do that. Because we have pink leaves. So I could just, like, literally go in the middle. And, like, add the pink to it. Whew. I don't think you could do a triangle cake in Minecraft, really. I mean, I could. Just like I've done with this entire thing. Like, I would just have to adjust the shape in a way that it would get pretty big. Like, exactly, it would get too big. Yeah. So it is possible, but then I would need to basically create an entire 3D object. Which would create too much space, I think. I think the pink adds more dimension. I agree. I think this was actually a good call. Oh my god, now she looks like an actual girly pop. Okay, that's really cute. Hold on. But then we can actually replace the dark oak that I went for here with pink too. I don't know if I like it in that one, though. I mean, I don't hate it, but I think it just needs to go through the middle. Otherwise, it looks a bit weird. So let me place the leaves back and then see if there is a middle. If the whole thing was like 3 times bigger. Exactly. Okay, so the thing is there is technically no middle. So then it would be like 2 leaves wide. Ah. Go. There we go. I want to do this and then see if it looks good. If it doesn't look good, I'll just do it. Ooh, it's almost... Okay, that doesn't look good. I hate it. It's way too straight. And otherwise, I think it's gonna basically take over the entire leaf. So I'm just gonna do it on the leaves on the head. Because there we have the advantage of the shape, like, kind of hugging the head and therefore already feeling a bit more organic. I do want to add it here too, though. The thing is, here it's going to be really straight again because we're literally going down the middle line. And this part is so much straighter. Still like it, though. We can even connect the pink parts at the top. Hey, that actually looks kind of cute. I like it. Now she actually looks like such a girly pop. That is true. It doesn't need to be symmetrical, but I'm afraid that if I don't make it symmetrical, it might look weird as well. Also, Esther, I saw the reminder for the breaky. I mean, I can kind of move this over a little bit. See if it flows a little bit to this side. And then maybe goes to that side. Yeah, that looks better, actually. I like that. I think she turned out so cute. Girly Pop needs a name. I genuinely don't remember. I gave her a guy's name. So, I don't think that works. I feel like a traditional cow name would be Bertha. You know? Hans? I think I went for something like Bert or something. Bert. Cassie? Wait, Cassie is actually kind of cute. Why do I like that? Oh my god, guys, do you think... I think she might be a Cassie. I feel like that could work. Like, Cassie suits her. Like, I can't explain why, but it makes sense. Cowplant Cassie. True. The auto name is Lil Simsy. That is true. That's her legacy. No, but I think I like Cassie. So, guys, meet Cassie. The Minecraft cow. Cassie the cow plant is cute, right? That's what I was thinking. Hold on, I need to move backwards. You zoomed out and suddenly, I know she looks tiny, even though she's huge. Like, look at the look at the village. Look at Cassie. She huge. Anyways, in 50 seconds, it is time for my break. I honestly think Cassie is done. I think she's done. There's leaf ears. No, it's kind of... That's an illusion. We checked the cowplant thing. It doesn't have leaves. Cowplants don't have leaves. We checked it. That's just... This figurine was based off the cow plant, but that's also not how the actual cow plant in games looked like. Also, Noisy, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I don't want her to be done. This was so fun. This is fun. I do like it. I do agree. But at the same time, I also feel like, you know, for the fact that I've never done any organic building, I didn't use any mods, and this is a ridiculous project to begin with, she turned out so silly and well. Oh yeah, the ads are incoming. So break time. I'll talk to you guys in 5 minutes, okay? Hi, chat. I'm back. So now that, Cassie is done... That went faster than I expected. I was like, maybe we'll need the whole stream for it. We basically have 1.5 hours left. Do you guys want to see my single-player Forever world? Which has 0 builds in it. So maybe we can actually... Like, maybe we can do some building. Because right now I live in a dirt hole. Literally. The world is called Still Grove Valley. Oh, I should update my title then. Also... Thoughts! Thank you so much for the 14-month resub. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks, including no ads. Such a pretty menu. Thank you. I have a little override thingy. Confu, thank you so much for the 5 months and also with your Prime. I appreciate it. Please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month more. I just realized I need to put my thingy back on. Yes, and then it needs to go below that. There we go. There we go. Because otherwise it's gonna look really ugly. Let me actually update my stream title then. Why does... I hate having my stream title thing in my OBS. Because it still says that my stream title is Focus With Me. From like this afternoon. And I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. Do not lie to me. So let me fix. So then it's not gonna be creative anymore. It's gonna be survival, and then... I need to come up with a cutesy title. I think that will do. Really, like, we don't care. We do not care that you're actually doing something else. You're gonna lock into that cow plant. What is a treasure train? What's the difference? Ooh, so, a treasure train is something that is technically always available on Twitch. Normally, it can only trigger once you reach, like, level 5 of a hype train. What it means is that from a certain level onwards, gifted subs will get 35% discount. Normally, that discount starts at level 5 of the hype train. So if you unlock a treasure train and you get to level 5, then gifted subs, like a bundle of 5 gifted subs will have 35% discount. So not a singular one, but bundles of 5 and up. If you have a treasure train during September, they trigger more often or like more easily. And if you get to level 2, the 35% discount already unlocks. So that's basically what it is. So it's not a stupid question at all, because treasure trains are one of those things that are slightly confusing. Oh yeah. So I have a confession to make. This is my Minecraft world. I might have a problem. I don't even have a house. Reason for this: I have an iron farm with villagers in it, so cats keep spawning. No, not yet, Thomas. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't have all of them yet. They are perfectly in a row because I keep putting them here. But let me show you around my world. So, welcome to my dirt hole. We're gonna build something in front of this. And then there's gonna be stairs that go up, and there's gonna be something above it as well. So, in case you're seeing this and you're like, oh, okay, Ro, this looks rather sad. Don't worry, okay? It's gonna look less sad. Also, let me know if the game is too loud. Let me know, like, can you even hear the game? Yeah, you can. Okay, but it's not super loud. I think it's good. I was first thinking of making it a hobbit hole, but I actually think I want to do the front of an actual building in front of this. So my lava farm is going to have to move at one point, but not right now. Originally, this is where my crop farms were, but I want to build stuff here, so I moved my crop farms. So this is just empty. This is a sad, empty place right now. Over there is my tree farm. I traveled quite a lot in this world, and I got a tree farm. This little island over there is where I'm going to build my actual house. Because look at this. Also there is a village over here. That's where basically if you spawn into the world, you spawn like over here. I did get a seed for this world because I really wanted a world where I had like a bunch of biomes together. So there's like a mushroom island over here. I want to get mushroom cows, by the way. I have built a mob farm. That's one of the reasons I haven't built anything else. Because I built a mob farm. And that actually took a lot of effort. I also built a really beautiful enchanting setup. I have an iron farm. And I actually need to build something around this. But you know what? I can ask this for you guys. Okay. Any Minecraft pros in here? I know, Thomas, you're a Minecraft pro, but any other Minecraft pros? Because I need multiple confirmations before I dare to do this. That's why it looks ridiculous right now. This iron farm is rather productive, okay? Immediately clipping it. So, for the iron farm to work, I need, like, this area to be non-spawnable. Nice, asparagus! That is potentially the most random first chat I've ever had. And I've had a lot of random first chats. But I like it because asparagus are amazing. Also, welcome in. I hope you're doing good. But this spot needs to be unspawnable, right? Can I build on top of this area? I potentially can, but I'm not gonna, because I don't do things on command. I'm a person, not a puppet. So yeah. Welcome in. But also please don't be weird. Abu! Hello? You came in at the perfect time. I was literally just showing my Minecraft base. My no builds, but a lot of other things Minecraft base. But hello, how was your stream? How was co-working? How was studying? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. What did you get done today? What was your project that you worked on? Can we get a big fat ass shout out for Abu? And wait, you know what? I don't know if Esther is already back to modding. And you're not about to shout out yourself. So let's fix that. For anyone hanging out here, please go follow my bestie, the most amazing, the most wonderful Flying Fox then, aka Abu. She is. I brought her. I know, but she had some PC issues earlier. So I'm not sure if she was already like back to being able to mod, because earlier she said like, hey, I won't be able to mod potentially. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Also, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, you know the rules. Self-care do be sexy. But for anyone who's new, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. We earlier built a big cow plant in Minecraft, and we finished that project. So now I'm working on my personal Minecraft world, which I actually made a lot of progress. As in, like, I have fully enchanted diamond armor and tools. and an iron farm, and a villager breeder. I didn't even show you. I think you can build there, but you need to be careful to stick with blocks with transparency for any flat surfaces, so like custom trees would work. Yeah, so the thing is what I would like to do, and that's I think the most important thing that I would want to know, is I would like to build towers on these corners and like kind of a wall around it. So I want it to kind of look like a fort. I first started building the towers on the outskirts, but it looked ridiculous. Like the whole space is a big square, which was fine, but like it just didn't look good. So then I was like, can I technically build on top of this if I then proceed to make the blocks non-spawnable? Like, let's say, because I don't know how high up iron golems can spawn, but let's say that you make a tower that goes like, I don't know, 10 up and then maybe has slabs or carpet on top so that the iron golems cannot spawn on top of that block. I guess technically you can still build on it, right? But the thing is, I wasn't sure, so I just haven't done it. At the same time, the worst thing that can happen is that I build it and that an iron golem will spawn outside of the farm. Then the farm just doesn't work until I kill that iron golem. And I make sure that everything is like unspawnable. And if it doesn't work, I just tear it down and the farm should work again. Worst case, I have an iron golem that is just walking around here. Right? And then I can fix it. Because while I was building the farm, I accidentally had an iron golem spawn. Like, I accidentally had, like, one block that wasn't path. And an iron golem spawned on it, and it was, like, fine. With a small part. Yeah, I would just build one tower first. But I think it would just look a lot better if the towers are actually on the inside. How would I turn the farm off, though? Oh, you asked, can I turn the farm off? I don't think so. I can enable free cam to show you how it works. So we have iron golems spawning in here, basically getting pushed from water into lava block. Under the floor, there's 5 villagers and a zombie. So I don't think I can turn it off. If you block the view between the villagers and the zombies, iron golems still spawn. Just at a very low rate, but they still spawn. Yeah, so if you have villagers, like 5 villagers and 5 beds, the game will consider it a village, and to protect a village, they spawn iron golems. If there is a mob close that makes them scared, iron golems will spawn at a higher rate. And then the iron golems will spawn and literally get pushed into the lava, and they get burned, and then I collect all the iron. It's really evil, I know. Every single time I see this happen, I feel so bad. But, like, I feel worse for myself dying. So I made an iron farm. And the villagers don't die. They're just scared. And they do go to sleep. I actually don't know if they go to sleep at night. I actually don't think they do. I think they are literally permanently scared. On the server, they're only... But it's not on a server. This is my single-player world, so they're technically scared all the time. Only torture is fine. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, I mean, if we're gonna go from one terrible thing to the next, this is my cow crusher. Where I feed cows so they can die. It's a very effective way of getting steak and leather. As you can see, very effective. I have lots of leather. Then I have just a big farm. I mean, the big farm is not really unethical. The big farm is just, it's just a big farm. I have like really big farm fields. So we have potatoes, we have wheat, we have beets and carrots, we have sugarcane, and eventually I want to build like a water tower or like one of those, I don't know, the things that you can get in Stardew as well, like the stone towers where you can store hay and stuff. Minecraft is not for vegans. There's actually mods that you can download. Amber used to have them. To make it for you know, like better for people that generally feel bad about killing animals. And you could like bake eggs and stuff. It was really fun. I mean, a silo, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Speaking of like unethical things, so this is my villager breeder. I currently live next door to the villager breeder. That's what I meant when I said I live in a dirt hole. And once a villager is bred, they end up in the little chamber over here. This is a fucked up game. And then they get to work in their forever little Jill cells to trade with me. I still need to paint those. Hold on, let me fix that. Yo, I'm not... I love how all of you are so surprised, even though this is like standard Minecraft practice. This is like nothing special. And all of you are out here pretending like I'm like the worst person alive. If you think this is bad, I don't know. Don't watch other Minecrafters, okay? Do I still have some iron? Oh, I can do some trading, actually. Hey. I'm getting so many emeralds. I don't even need that many, but I just keep trading because I think it's fun. This is horrible. Nobody would do this. That's what I would say, Thomas. Let's murder his husband while they get married type of chaos that The Sims does. Oh yeah, The Sims is just as bad. Honestly. Also, I did some strip mining. I have so many diamonds. I'm actually really proud of myself. That's literally like I so little strip mining. But to show you around a little bit, let me actually, because there's more to see. Because I want to show you, like, once I actually go to my little island, I want to show you how pretty the view is and why I picked, like, the perfect spot. There's, like, a little place here. I did already mossify the entire island, or almost. I forgot some corners, but let's pretend that didn't happen. Look at this. Imagine, like, my house being here. Okay? And the fun thing is, this island was already here. Like, I didn't make this island. I literally only put a border around it and put moss instead of grass. This little piece of land was already here. This piece of land, by the way, is also an island. So if we look at it, like, this is my little island, something that I really have to do. Yeah, this is a survival world. I might actually have to, I could do this maybe today. Maybe today I can actually commit. I still have to light up my entire island. Because every single time during nighttime, I sleep now because I don't have it lit up. That means that I'm so slow with building because I have to run back to my house every single time. It's super dumb. Like, I could have just done this all this time, but I've just been super lazy about it because I don't know, it feels kind of like a chore. But if I add torches on the entire island, I basically don't have to sleep because mobs cannot get to me because I'm literally on islands. So they can't walk from, like, further away. As you can see, ooh, that was zoomed out. I explored a lot, or, well, not even that much, but I explored quite a bit in this world already. I mostly took really long to find the pale oak forest because I really wanted to get pale oak trees. I'm very lucky that there's a lot of stony peaks. That's how I got my first batch of iron. And if I ever need more coal, I will probably go back to that. And I really want to get mushroom cows. Maybe we can do that today as well. I can show you guys my mob farm, and then we can go get mushroom cows. That map mod, it is from Xero. It is the most popular map mod for Minecraft. If you research a world map mod or mini map mod, it's the one that you see above my face. You will literally find this from the same creator. Okay, let me actually clean out my inventory and take some boats, because I think if we have boats and leads, we can put the cows in the boats and then we can lead the boats. I don't have a link for these Minecraft mods, no, because I didn't necessarily anticipate to stream on it at this moment. It's partially the same as the Girly Pop mods, though. So you can go to Girly Pop, and that website does have a lot of the mods that I'm using right now. It's just not the exact pack. Because, for instance, Free Cam wasn't allowed on Girly Pop. I know. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared to be playing mining and crafting. Why do I have so much sugarcane in my inventory? I wasn't planning on streaming this. But then I was also like, I wanted to play Minecraft today. I was like actually excited for it. So then when we were already done with the with the cow plant, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna play something else. I want to play Minecraft. So I would say many of them are there. Yeah, the most important ones. One reason I really want to build a house is because I'm running out of storage space like 24/7. See, I even made torches. I even made torches to actually go light up the island, and I still haven't done it. Okay, so let's take 2 because wait. I actually, if I have these, let's first make an enclosure for my mushroom cows because I want to breed them. Where am I gonna put them? I recently moved all of my animals, so I have 3 axolotls. I have a bunch of regular cows. I think for now, I'm not gonna make a mod page for this one, simply because I don't expect to stream on it very often. Because after TwitchCon, it's already almost time for Girly Pop again. So I think that the Girly Pop one is fine. I'll just update that once we get to the new season of Girly Pop, I think. Okay, actually, this is gonna be a perfect spot for my little mushroom cow enclosure. It needs to be open still, though, so that I can get the mushrooms in later. But then I need to have, where they're, there. I was like, where do I put my carpet? I don't know. Okay, now I have to put away my stuff again. Not that I really have to, but I don't like it when my inventory is messy. I can't deal with that. It confuses my brain. I also don't think I have to take my hoe. I literally... No, mobs cannot jump over the carpet. So if you add carpet on a corner like that, you can get out, but the mobs can't. It's a very neat little trick. So, like, if I go to, for instance, the pig pen, like, if you try to jump over a fence, you can't. But if I go to this corner where there is, like, carpet, I can jump on top of the carpet, and I can go into the pen. And then I can jump on top of the carpet to go out again. I also have a horse, by the way. I forgot. I recently got this. I think it's a pretty horse. I like it. The meowing, yeah. Okay, let's go to Mushroom Island. Because for anyone who's never seen a mushroom cow, it is one of the most fantastic things in Minecraft. And I can't believe I actually haven't gone here, but I guess going there together is more fun. Oh, I just realized I had a boat on the other side of the island as well. Yes, it's a cow. Oh, look, there's my mob farm. And if you go up there, I'm not even joking, that is like 250 blocks up in the air. It's a nightmare to get up there. Unmushroom the cow? No. Maybe later, but not right now. I mean, I'm going to take the cows. But my mob farm is very effective. I was like, I don't want to go look for a spawner and then only find zombie spawners or spider spawners because I really wanted to get bone meal. I wanted to get a skelly farm. I was like, you know what? I'll just build a mob farm and then I immediately get a bunch of gunpowder and from creepers and stuff. Just in case I ever want to, I don't know. Like, get an elytra. Mushrooms and cowplant. True. I agree. I just realized I didn't take a bed. I hope that we'll be back before dark. The high thingy up do, it literally spawns evil monsters that I can kill for experience points. And for their, in this case, for the skeletons, I can kill it for their bones. Okay. This is a little mushroom island. This is actually mycelium, which is very useful if we ever want to grow anything on it. Look at them. Oh, my texture pack kind of breaks their head and their feet. Oh, that's not great. Let's pretend that it doesn't break them, okay? I don't know why it breaks it so bad, but... Hey, mushroom, thank you. Let's go, let's go. Okay, you stay in the water, yeah? I'm gonna get you a friend. Hey, other mushroom. Do you want to go in a boat, maybe? Come on. Chop. There we go. Thank you. Whee! Okay, now I need my leads. I've actually never done this before, so I don't exactly know how it works to lead a boat. I just know it's possible. So I'm gonna get in this boat. Oh, it's that simple, huh? Okay. Okay. Look. I'm taking 2 mushroom cows. Why are the cows mushrooms? If you can actually use shears to get the mushrooms, or you can use a milk bucket to literally milk them for suspicious stew. Newest version, so I'm guessing that's 1.21.8. Actually, not entirely sure. I might quickly stop here, honestly, and sleep. I'm such a baby. Oh, they get they get leaded to me. If I sleep, do they break? I don't think so. It's like a cow plant in Minecraft, sorta, yeah. Oh my god, they're looking at each other. But it looks kind of weird because their head is transparent with my texture pack. This head isn't, though. Why is this one broken and this one isn't? Oh, I have to wait. But I'm just a baby. Okay, once we get back, I'm lighting up my island. I'm doing it. Maybe depending on the angle, yeah. This one also has a slightly see-through body. But I need to light up my island because the whole reason I'm sleeping here now is because I'm like, yeah, if I get back to my home, there will be mobs everywhere, and I'm not really looking forward to that. I don't play on a server right now. I played on a server before. It was a 2-month project. But I don't play on a server right now. I am just playing in my single player world, which I actually started because the server ended, and I was like, I'm so sad. I miss Minecraft. And then I started my single player world. So. But I guess when I join Girly Pop, I'll sometimes occasionally still play on my own world. I'm not going to abandon this. But the whole point is, like, I started this as a long-term project. I started this genuinely because I was like, you know what? I want to have something in Minecraft that I can just play for, like, really long-term. Okay. How about... Did I lose one of my boats? Uh-oh. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, it got stuck on a block. That's very silly. Hold on. I think I can get in the boat with the cow. I just couldn't do that if I had two, but... And started a server again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Question, do mushroom cows also like wheat? I think so, right? It isn't an official Minecraft lead if it doesn't break at least once. I know, that is true. That is true. Did you see Sev's video where she went flying with villagers in boats? She placed villagers in boats and then leaded them. And then with her elytra, she went flying. It looked very funny. How do you get animals in boats? You literally just place a boat and then sort of wait for them to walk in it. It's the one where she builds her cherry village on top of the mountain. She builds like a cherry village for her entire villagers, or like basically for her entire villager trading hall, but then it's an entire village. And it's so funny because she's trying to get them from the village to the mountain, and she's like, "Do you think I can fly with them?" And it looks completely ridiculous. Punchy! Oh my goodness. It is good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing so well. Hello, hello. And thank you so much for the freaking 18-month resub. That is a Twitch baby. Come on, mushroom cows. Your faces and feet look so weird. I'm just gonna pretend that it doesn't. But happy second Twitch baby. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you, thank you. And it's good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Wait. I'm an idiot. I'll get my leads so I can put the cows in the pen. I forgot to take my fences, so I can't close them. Yes, of course, Thomas. Of course. Enjoy your walk. Okay. You guys... stay there. I will get the fences. New job, working from home, so I'll be on Twitch lurking more again. Let's go. What is your new job? If you want to share, of course. Like, no pressure, but I'm always curious what people do. This made me want to Minecraft, going to the Planty server for the first time in months. Ooh, exciting. Let's go, let's go. They don't have eyes, no, but they should, okay? So the fact that they look really, really cursed right now is genuinely my texture pack. Mushroom cows actually look super cute. I promise. I promise they're not scary. Working for a health insurance company. Okay, nice. That sounds pretty solid. Okay, now that we got mushroom cows, let's actually do some cow breeding here as well. I always feel bad using this, but it's just, you know, it's a good food source. A lot of learning I've been doing for training, and brain is tired. No, I can totally imagine that. That's fair. You make a mushroom baby, please. I don't think I've ever seen... Oh my god, you look so dumb. It is amazing. Oh, I love this. Okay, so actually, I want to try. Because you can... I actually don't know if you need... I think you just need buckets for it. I literally have never had a mushroom cow in Minecraft because I don't think I've ever found a mushroom island. In all the time that I've played Minecraft, I've never found a mushroom island. The first thing the poor baby heard... Okay, I mean... I meant it as a compliment. Oh no, you just get regular milk. Wait, how do you... Oh, wait, I know. You need a bowl. That's, I think, how you get it. I don't remember how to make a bowl, though. Literally never make that. Oh, just planks. Okay. Well, we have plenty of that. Also, I have a bit of a problem. I've chopped way too much wood because I was like, oh, I need resources to get building. And then I did a lot of tree chopping, and I haven't actually started my building. Because I keep being too daunted to build anything. Like, I'm indecisive about what I want to build. And I have, like, a whole Pinterest board with, like, cute ideas. Sorry, I just had to empty my milk buckets. I I have a whole Pinterest board with cutesy ideas, but I just don't start because I'm like, yeah, but I don't know what I want to do. Which is dumb because you should just start somewhere and then eventually you'll decide whether you like it or whether you want to revert back to something else. Okay, let's try this again. Oh my god, I have mushroom stew! Isn't that amazing? Oh my god, you can just keep doing that? Do they not, like, empty? How do you say that? I have so many mushroom stews. I love that. Okay. I've seen other people do this, and, like, I've just never done it myself. So that was a very silly first in Minecraft for me. Um, okay, you know how I said I was gonna light up my island? I think it's time. We probably have to make our way back before midnight. Or, like, before it actually gets dark. Because oh yeah, there's a huge water cave. I'm not going in there. Because it's not lit up, there's gonna be mob spawning. Like, I've lit up a part of it, by the way. So it isn't completely terrible. But the other day when I was trying to get my horse home, I literally got so many mobs that spawned. It was terrible. And it was nighttime and I had my horse, so I didn't want to abandon my horse. Drained, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Yes, I didn't realize, but that's the word I was looking for. The thing is, I always think it looks really ridiculous if you have this many torches placed everywhere, but I guess it's just, it's like necessary. Also, my frames are not doing great. See, in, like, some places, I have actually done the torches. So I keep, like, finding torches and then being confused. Okay, that was the first 40. That's also one of the reasons I waited with this. Because I feel like torches take so much coal. Hey, ducky. Or chicken, I mean. I chose a seed online, yeah. I, watched a video of, like, the best 20 Minecraft seeds for 1.21. Because I was like, I have no clue what I want. And then I kind of just watched that video and just looked for a couple that I thought were pretty. And then I, like, wrote down which was my top 3. And then I, saw if there were, like, tour videos for those specific seeds. And for this one, I found one and I was like, oh, that's actually really pretty. I like how a lot of the biomes are close to each other. So it doesn't feel like I would have to travel very far to get some of the materials that I really like building with. And I really like this little island. So I was like, you know what? I think this is going to be the one. Oh, I didn't mean to place that one there already. Are you excited for TwitchCon? Oh my god. I made my schedule today. I am a little bit terrified of what I've done to myself. I'm, like, very excited, but also... Oh, I'm out of torches. Yikes. I have made a completely ridiculous schedule for myself. Would you share the seed? If I can still find it, sure. I didn't save it. I don't know if you can find the... You can probably find the seed in your world finder, right? Okay, the island is, like, somewhat lit up. It's not the best, but at least less mobs will spawn now. I'll just make some more torches. I'll still sleep for now. F3 will show, really? Okay. Can I show that on stream without I mean, it's not a server, so I think we should be fine. I'm just always worried that I'll, like, fuck up something. Mm-mm. That's probably accessible. Yeah, yeah. I just didn't know how. Let's sleep first. Slash seed will work too. Okay. Mm. I have like better F3, which helps a lot, but it's still sometimes I'm still like, okay, what the fuck am I looking at? Block ID, blah blah blah. Where would it show? Is it the 005200, like behind my camera? Basically right here. No, it isn't. But this is it. So if you take a screenshot of stream right now, this is the seed. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Bunch more torches. That should be fine. I did it. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, there's actually a torch right there. Also, the thing is, if my torch placement is, like, not perfect and I will end up with some sort of, like, a dead spot in my torch zones, that's fine. Like, if there is a place where sometimes a mob spawns, like, I'm okay with that. That's gonna be fine. It's just as long as not the entire island is, like, spawnable, then I think I'm good. Also, I will explain a little bit the vision that I have for what I'm gonna build here. Because I actually have a vision. Even though I feel overwhelmed with, like, builds, I have a vision for what I want to do anyways. Because then I can also sort of explain what I'm thinking about for the iron farm build. And maybe you guys can help me brainstorm a bit. Okay, let me go in here a little bit. I mean, it's water, so I don't think any mobs are going to spawn here, but it's nice if it's lit up. This would be like a cool spot to make a lake or something. Right? That's what I was thinking. Oh, wait, that's the one that you have. Wait, so literally 2 craters side by side with cherry blossoms in the middle. It's so dreamy. Oh. That sounds really good as well. I honestly have to say there were a lot of okay, that's a lot of torches in one close area, real. That's not needed. I was actually pleasantly surprised with how many really beautiful seeds I found. Not that I was necessarily anticipating not being able to find any, but I just found so many. It was actually kind of difficult to just pick one. I'm starting to feel like I might have actually covered most of the island. I'm gonna have to eventually sort of make the island a bit safer because there are so many spots where you can just fall in the water. And here it's fine. Here you can come out. But, like, there's a couple of spots on the island where if you fall in the water, you can't get out anymore. And I've already had it where I, like, for a couple of times almost drowned. Wasn't fun. I can tell you that much. Actually, I would like to go back here. Because I took away all the torches when I was building here earlier, but now this part is actually kind of dark. There's, like, a couple of torches that sort of accidentally got left behind. But for instance, this is one big spawn platform. This mountain used to be much rougher, but I sort of, like, made it a bit flat on the top. Because I eventually want to put a building up here as well. Okay, to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what I want to do with the area, that's going to be my house, right? Like that's going to there we're going to do a pretty house. My mine entrance to my strip mine is I can show you guys. Because the mine entrance doesn't look like anything pretty. It's literally just an entry into a hole into the wall. But I can sort of explain to you what my vision is for the area. So over here on this corner, this is where you can go all the way down. I've even made stairs. You can go all the way down to my strip mine, which is also there's like on the way, there are many caves. So if there's ever a situation where I need to go find like granite or diorite or tuff or anything, like basically this will be my main mine. So on this side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like, yes, of course. Thank you for hanging out, Liv. I appreciate it. I want to do like a little bit of a dock area. And this is we're gonna build like a nice mine shaft entrance, right? With like mine carts coming out and kind of similar, not the exact same, of course, but what we did with the mines for like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Like we're gonna make this a cool area. This is gonna be a little bit industrial. I can see myself eventually making like an industrial build up here or something. Um, so from here, there needs to be a little dock that we can go onto to go to our house, right? Like our house is also gonna have a dock where we're gonna have a boat in this big middle part, like in the water, I want to build like a pirate ship. I've never done anything like it, but I think it's going to be fun. So it looks like there's like a big boat in the harbor, and just in general, all around this area, I want to do like little ships, not like huge pirate ships, but just small boats, as if it's like a really busy harbor area. And that's all going to connect to what we have over here. This is going to be like a really big sort of market square. So it's going to be transformed. It's going to be all stone. There's going to be like a big fountain in the middle. And I want this to be like a big fort that sort of is on the edge of the big square. And that fort, or I don't know, like smaller castle is, you could see it not really as like a city gate, but almost as like city defense. That's where the iron golems are going to be, right? Because iron golems are technically the defense of the village. I mean, we're killing them for their resources, but no one has to know. So this is going to have to look like it's sort of like the place where maybe all the guards are, you know, stationed. This is going to be a big bustling town, like, kind of like a town square, I would say. So there, for instance, something that I want to build here, the villager breeder, is going to have a big front in front of this mountain. I think it's going to somewhat be like a church-like building. And then you can walk up here, and I'm going to do some building up there. I don't know what. It might be maybe like a pretty tower or something that is going to have my enchanting setup. I was at first thinking I want to build a big library as well, but I haven't fully figured out how to do that. From the town square, I'm going to make like a really beautiful path basically to the farms. At the farms, there's going to be a big silo. I haven't decided yet what I want to do with my animals. I think I want to basically create some sort of a rural area. So I'm going to have to move my animals again at one point, but it's actually turned out to be pretty easy earlier. So there's going to be some place on my island where we're going to have maybe that can be, like if I look at it, maybe that can be over here, for instance. Like where we're going to have some farms and maybe like a big barn and I don't know, it's gonna be like really cozy. So there's gonna be like around, because also at this point I want to do like maybe a lighthouse or something, sort of at the tip of the island. And then eventually the idea is that over here I'm gonna build another dock area, because this is basically where it goes to my village. Right now it has my tree farm, but eventually what I want is that this is going to be my main island. So we're going to just fill all of this with like builds. This is basically going to become like a hustling and bustling little town with my house on the island. This is going to be the mining outpost. And then over here, I'm going to try and like maybe move this village to over here and like transform this into another village so that we have like a city, town, village, mining outpost. And then from there, we're just going to see what I want to build. I think with that, I will already probably be busy for quite a while, because that's already quite an ambitious project, especially if you think that I want to fill this entire island. Um, so yeah, I eventually think it would be really cool if on the mountainside over here, we would also have some Maybe like a little village or something, or at least some houses. I don't know if I would actually put villagers in it, but I can see myself having like sort of on the cliffside because I think that would be really nice for the for the view. Um so yeah, that's what I'm thinking of right now. I'm basically waiting for nighttime so I can see which parts of my island still have dark spots. So you can't really see that on the map during daytime. And I think I did a pretty good job at lighting everything up. But I'm never sure. This is one of those spots like, oh, I guess if you fall into it, you can go out over there. So that's fine. But yeah, this island is gonna need a lot of like cleaning up. Little Swiss mountain. Oh, that could be cute. Like a little Swiss mountain village in the snow. Yeah, so you can see like why I'm having trouble maybe starting. Because I want to do everything. Oh, I also have a boat here apparently. I have boats on all sides of my island, and I keep thinking I need to make more boats because I run out of boats and they are just everywhere. Honestly, kind of a true Minecraft experience, I think, if you have boats that you keep losing. Maybe we can do with another torch over here. The thing is, I think it was mostly like a darker spot sort of in the middle of the island. I can't see it right now, so I'm just waiting for it to get dark. See, this is one that if you fall into it, you're kind of screwed. Maybe I should fix that right now. Oh, it connects to the other one on the other side. Interesting. Okay, so if you fall in here now, you can basically swim and get out. That's the most important thing. I'll fix it later so that you cannot fall in anymore. We kind of have the same problem here, don't we? There we go. If you fall in now, and then I'll just close that up. Oh, come on. Why is block placing in Minecraft so hard? I never lose my boats. I just craft I'm just used to crafting new ones. Fair enough. I think we're actually pretty solid. Like it's nighttime right now. I don't see any spawns. I'll stay awake for a bit longer, but like that's the thing. I think if I no longer have any spawns on my island and I can just work in peace and quiet, it will become easier to build. I feel like right there is a bit dark still. So let's fix. But I mean, still no mob spawns, so I think we're still fine, but just also for myself, like if I'm walking around my island, that I can actually see things. It's nice that I did this on stream because then it didn't feel like as much of a chore. I just didn't want to do this while I was playing by myself because I was like, oh, but there's so many more cozy things to do. But now I just get to yap with you guys, you know, and it's like, it's actually fun. But I think we did a good job. Like, we'll have potentially like the occasional spawn somewhere, but nothing that's gonna be actually like really annoying. So that's good. That is good. Okay, so then also, hi, Nora. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Then the important question is, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna commit to doing? Also, look, I have a skeleton farm. I have a lot of bonies. Maybe I need to move my... I think it might be time to move my furnace. Or not my furnace, my lava farm. Oh, crap. You can't... Hold on. That was dumb. I was gonna try to grab the lava, but obviously that doesn't work. Because it's an infinite lava source. So I'm gonna just have to put blocks in it. And then I'm gonna have to destroy the thing. And now I have 3 buckets of lava to make a new infinite lava source. And then we can basically move the farm. No. Yay! Oh, also, I gave my infinite lava. Yeah, so if you put lava on top of dripstone, the dripstone will basically create an infinite lava source. So you need to put like a cauldron underneath it, like that. And then if there's lava, so you have lava, a block, dripstone, because without the block, the lava would just run out. And then the dripstone, normally dripstone will drip water. So if I leave this forever, this will fill up with water. But because there's lava above it, it will literally just continuously drip lava. And then you can grab it from the cauldron. Three in a row is infinite. I mean, the thing on top of here, if I were to grab lava from that, yeah, it would be infinite. Why not? So actually, very early on in the game, I went to find a dripstone cave so that I could make this little farm. Yay! Okay. So we move that. The problem is I don't really know where I want to move it to. Because I want to have it close to my furnaces because you don't want to walk super far. We're misunderstanding. Okay, but we're good. We're good. No worries. Also, I kind of want to get rid of this window. Oh, that's what I was telling you guys. I named all of my tools after Sims. So my pickaxe is called Bella Goth. My sword is called Vladdy Daddy. My axe is called Nancy Landgrab. And my shovel is called Grim Reaper because obviously the Grim Reaper digs graves and Nancy Landgrab grabs land, so she grabs trees. My shoes are just called booties because I like that. My pants are called joggers because I only wear joggers, even if they're made of diamond. This is my warrior corset because I'm badass, and this is my plum bob. Nice. These wel vet. Game Inception, Sims within Minecraft. Oh, Panji. We were actually building a literal cow plant in Minecraft earlier today, but we finished it. So that's why I switched to playing Minecraft in my forever world. What you also I'll sleep because I'm here already. No, Scott's not criticizing the name giving. He's stealing sour candy. And showing me his new tie. He got a tie for from his rowing group thing. Club. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you so much, Jess, for that brand new sub. What the heck? I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. What the heck? We could maybe move Lava Farm over here. Would that work? Like, it could be in the floor. We see no tie. Oef, ze willen je dingen zien. Yep. So you're gonna have to show them. Yep. I think if we go like this, we could put the lava up there. I do want to, because this is a part of my build that actually doesn't look horrendous, so let me use blocks that don't look ugly. Ja, Scott, hier ermee graag, zegt Esther. Voor de dag ermee. Sergio. Yes, Thomas, you're the only one, actually. Oh. Oh, this is a good place for the lava farm. Okay. Did I show it? Ah! Look. It's like people rowing. Isn't that cool? Oh, I didn't think about that, Thomas. I literally said boef civilië dingen zien. And Thomas said, am I the only person who heard that the other way? And I was like, what? Well, now I understand. But it's cute, isn't it? I actually like it. It's way better than your other tie. That one is ugly. The one from Ossiples. Vel. Oh no, that's a scarf. Scarf is really ugly. What? It's just true. Okay. I just realized that the place where I want to make... Oh, I shouldn't do that because there's villagers there, Ro. That was dumb. These animals here. Oh no, don't go here. Is this where I put the thing for the lava? No. Where did I put the thing for the lava? I don't remember. Oh, it's further back. No, the scarf is not pretty. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, that's where the lava is supposed to go. So lava isn't even in the floor. That's actually good. It's like purple and white, but like a really ugly purple. There we go. Okay, so then I have to hide that again. I'm gonna watch me, like, at one point completely forget there's lava there. And then completely mess it up. That's gonna be so fun. You don't see that stone anyway, so I can just cover it up like this. And I need the planksies. There we go. Let's see if it's dropping lava. Yes, it is. Look at that. We made a lava farm again. And now the lava farm is actually in a nice spot. Because I can see myself having a bunch of furnaces in here. Like, even if we end up moving out of this spot. Speaking of, you know what I should get? I should get a mending book for my Silk Touch pickaxe. I have enough thingies anyways. I would like to get mending, please. Oh, I forgot to grab a book. Though my urge is not sudden, it's constant to eat lava cake. Oh my god, I haven't had lava cake. You can pour your own lava. You could just get it in buckets and then you can pour it. Yeah, you just go to a lava source and then you grab your bucket and then you scoop it up. Got me a little Hello Kitty blanket. I want it. Aww. Wait, that is literally so sweet. Oh, that is really precious. Yes, that's the sweetest thing ever. Also, I'm sorry to hear that you had a horrendous day. We don't like horrendous days. They're not fun. Okay. Let's put mending on my... I guess if we have... Yeah, it would actually make sense. Ooh, wow. Ro, Damn. Speaking, how about, I actually have an idea. How about if we make like the facade of a building over here and there's like a stairs on the outside that allows you to walk up this hill. Like we're going to terraform a little bit. You walk up this hill and then there's going to be like a second part of the building. That would be a library. Maybe this can also be part of the library. Maybe it's just one big building that's like built into the hill. And then we can basically make stairs from somewhere in here that go up to the second floor. Because then we have my trading hall down here, meaning this is where you would get your books. And then we can get my enchanting set up with like an anvil and everything above. Then actually we have the right skills together. The only thing is that it wouldn't make sense to have furnaces and lava in here, but I think for now it's the best place. I'll eventually probably build... That could actually be a super fun build for on the square. If we have like the fortress, eventually I'm going to move all my animals. We can put like little buildings and stuff around. Like I can put some buildings on the square so that if you arrive here, like it first is quite open, but then we have some houses and buildings and stuff. There could be maybe like for certain professions, like villagers, like having maybe, I don't know, a smelter or something where we have a bunch of furnaces and just the lava farm. And then we can even extend the lava farm. Because right now I have only 3, but I have way more dripstone. Also, hi, Timbo. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, what should we name this pickaxe? Because this pickaxe doesn't have a Sims name yet. And this is like my Silk Touch. Oh my god, summer holiday is actually kind of iconic. There we go. I just realized this pickaxe has like efficiency. I think I have efficiency 5. Bro, get a book. So I might put that on there as well. I have enough emeralds anyways to buy it. There we go. The other way around. Yay! Okay, because then I have, like, my fortune pickaxe that also... Ooh, I want unbreaking on there, too. Crap, I should have combined books. Should have thought about this a little bit more before I did this, but I didn't, so here we are. I still have my books. Unbreaking. There we go. It is fine. I hope I'll have enough levels still. I think so. And considering all my other tools and everything's already enchanted, it's fine. Oh, it's only 6. Yay! I should put my books back. Now I have 2 pickaxes again. Like, fully functional pickaxes. I also have the suspicious stew that I like, thought was funny to have, but I don't really need it. Can I stack it? Okay, it also doesn't stack. That's actually kind of annoying. I'll put it in this. It's emergency food. Okay, so we're back where I was earlier. Namely, still haven't built a thing. Do you guys see my, like, cycle of indecisiveness? Like, I just do not know where to start. Going to wind down with some cozy gaming. Enjoy. Also, thank you, Esser, for the uptime earlier. I'm gonna do, like, 3 hours, maybe 3 hours, 5 minutes, something like that today. But I actually still have to do some editing after stream, so... Because I didn't finish my review for tomorrow. Time for some signs in the project board. Honestly, you might be right. Maybe that will help. The problem is I know what I have to build. I just have to come up with, like, proper ideas. Did someone say Kanban? Yes. Someone said Kanban. So actually... Let's get pink signs, because that also feels like it's gonna be cutesy. The thing is, where do I put my sign so it's not in the way again? Because I feel like if I put it here, this is where I want to do a build. Make sure, yes, don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm also going to look after myself. I actually know why I wanted to do this. Why I wanted to put mending and stuff on my pickaxe, because I actually wanted to fix this because I don't need a window here. I initially wanted to make like a proper hobbit hole and live in here, but then I realized that the island was actually a way prettier place. Oh my god, bro. A way prettier place to live. So I decided that I wanted to just have my villager breeder here. So then I don't need the window anymore. These mods texture packs are pretty. Thank you. It's Mizuno Craft. It's the one I also used on Girly Pop. My windows have here. Why is my brain not braining? I wanted to get some oak planks. Because I don't have enough otherwise. There we go. And then I wanted to get my these. My these, sure. No, that is a perfect way of saying that, Ro. And I wanted to get my other these. Jesus, Ro, come on. Thinking cannot be that hard. I'll put those torches actually in my thingy. This is getting worse. Like, I can't even speak anymore. I need my these and my those, and I'll get my thingy. Okay. Where does one place the project board? Maybe I can place the project board at my farms, because that's an area that I already know is going to be, like, for at least for now, this is just solid. Like, I want to build a silo here eventually, but I actually see a perfect place here for a project board. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then I want to get my little fancy. Actually, you know what? It might be nice if that comes from above even. The thing is, I even made scaffolding. I don't have it on me right now, so we're just going to use block scaffolding. But I even have scaffolding. So, like, there's no excuse for me not to be building. Also, Twigga Downtown, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Exactly. We always have scaffolding, but never on us. That is exactly the mood. Oh, that's cute. That works as a solid project board for now. Okay, so things I need to do is build my house. You know, the most obvious one of all. Library build. Terraforming around library. Because as soon as I do that library build, we're going to have to make that hill look at least a lot better. Ooh, I found a dark spot on my island. A skelly spawned. Look. Do you guys want to go fix it before I forget where it is? Let's go kill a skelly. And then put a torch there. I don't even have my shield with me, but I'm just trusting my good old... Where are you? Oh, there you are. Wow. Oh. Oh, come on. Die, you idiot. Dark spot fixed. Oh, look, there's mobs. Hi, friends. See, that's why I want to live on an island. Because then it means that, like, all the mobs can spawn on the other island. And we are, like, safe. Isn't it nice? I actually really like it. It's great. It's like one of those really comfortable situations in Minecraft. If you live on mainland, you're always going to struggle. Like, you're always going to be worried that, you know, maybe someone's gonna, or like a mob, like specifically creepers. I don't even really care about any of the other mobs. Like, other mobs are slightly annoying, but like fine. But creepers, especially if they spawn somewhere on your island or like on your land and then they walk in, like you are unknowing, you're just chilling, vibing. And then the creeper just walks in and bam, blows up everything. Absolutely hate it. Absolutely despise it. Also, in case you're wondering, these arches, I'm gonna eventually make them look prettier. They're mostly functional right now. So we're gonna have to do my house, a library build, terraforming around the library. Then something that we're gonna do is iron farm build, because right now that looks absolutely hideous. We're gonna do mine entrance build. Let's just call it mining outpost. That's actually better. I want to do a silo at farm. I basically want to do like, oh, I'm out of signs. It's like, why can I not place another sign? I don't have any. A lot of things in trees and houses. Yeah, that is also fair. That makes a lot of sense too. Ooh, there's a zombie somewhere. Oh my god. The zombie is being killed by my llamas, but the llama is now killing my sheep. That is actually kind of funny, but also let's not, okay? Did you guys know that? Apparently my pen here was a bit too dark. Did you? Not like a rocket silo, no, like a grain silo or like a wheat silo. But did you guys know that llamas kill mobs? I don't think I knew that. The downside is if then you also have a passive mobs. Like I noticed that my sheep were dying. I was like, what is going on? That is actually kind of funny though. Also, how did you get out here? I didn't know it had collateral damage. Apparently it does, yeah. Oh, we have so much iron. This was actually the first time. Okay, you're not gonna believe this. We're on a day 170 in this world. This was my first time that I was awake the entire night. There's a wandering trader here. Hi, bestie. Do you have, like, anything useful to trade? You have mangrove propagules. Okay, actually, I might want that. Because I did go to the swamp, but I forgot to take the propagules. And the swamp is not super close. And I'm not really feeling like going again. But 5 propagules actually are kind of nice. Like, I can grow my mangrove trees with that. Please come back. Where did you go? Sir? Oh, you went there. Okay, that's fine. Hello. Can I buy those propagules from you? Oh, it's just one. Can I buy multiple? Please tell me. Okay, that's good. Oh, I can actually buy way more than 5. I have enough emeralds anyway, so that's good. I don't need sand. I don't need any of all of this. This is all fine. Thank you, sir. I think that is the first time that I've actually traded with a wandering trader. Normally, I just kill them and their llamas for leads. Which is probably bad. I thought you pulled an all-nighter IRL for this game. Oh my god, imagine. That'd be kind of wild. Wait, row, focus. Mining and gems. Let's clear out this. And this. This. And this. That can go in there. I need a better sorting system, but I just don't have space for more. Have you done an all-nighter for Minecraft? No. I cannot really do all-nighters in general. I get, like, physically sick if I stay awake too long. Oh my god. That wandering trader legit scared me so bad. If I kill your owner, you're gonna spit at me, aren't you? And, like, you're in my house. And also you're close to my cat, so, like, I'm... Oh, the wandering trader is a cat person! Like, also, I kind of don't want you in my house. But it would be fun to keep more llamas. Like, I already have 2, so I would like to keep more. Oh god, you're gonna go down, fall down there, aren't you? Ow. See, now they're gonna spit on me. I didn't even kill the wandering trader, I think. Did I? Did I just kill it that fast? Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Now I just have to wait for them to forget. They don't take long to forget, though. They're kind of stupid. And then I can just steal their leads, lead them, and then put them with the other llamas. I used to kill the llamas, too, but now I'm kind of like, no, it'd be fun to keep them. See, they have already forgotten. Hi, llamas. Okay, see? They moved my cats. Come on. There you go. Let's go. Let's go, silly goofers. We can make a llama, enclosure. That could be fun. Okay. I was gonna put my mangrove propagules. Actually, I might plant them. Because those are the only trees that I don't have in my tree farm. A llama Abu, no! Actually, you can't breed llamas. Can you breed llamas in this game? I don't think you can, but I know you can find wild llamas now. That is a new thing. Maybe I should light up my tree farm as well, because this is another area that I don't really get to spend a lot of time in, because I haven't lit it up. Okay, so you can breed the wild ones. That makes sense. I can actually clear this out now, because at first I couldn't remove that tree because there's a bee's nest. But, like, Bestie, can you go, like, back into your hive? Because I kind of want to steal that hive. Because I now have a silk touch axe anyways. Oh my god, I almost hit the bee. I had that the other day. There was a wandering trader, and I killed him. And then the llamas were spitting, and the llama spit on a bee, and then the bee got angry with me. And I was like, Bestie, that wasn't me. Like, I might have caused it. It was a chain reaction. But I didn't spit on you. But the bee was still angry with me. So. Ooh, you went back into your... There we go. Nice. Honey 5, bees 3. Perfect. I've taken a bunch of bees nest already, so we can make a honey farm. That should go on the board as well. I guess that's probably gonna... It's gonna be like an industrial district. With also a library. But, like, it's gonna hold a bunch of my farms on that part of the island. Yay! Okay, there's another tree here. My llama spit on a bee. My dog stepped on a bee. Is that the TikTok trend thingy? I feel like I've heard that. Thank you for the uptime reminder. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I haven't built anything, but I've talked about building. I wanna finish my to-do board though, because otherwise I'm gonna forget what we talked about today. I just wanted to make some space to grow some mangrove trees. Mangrove trees are an absolute nightmare to harvest, but I think it's going to be worth it. Because the wood from mangrove trees is so pretty. Actually, don't think it will grow there. I'm probably going to have to put it there. Maybe even further back. There we go. Okay, so that would give us... I don't know if one can grow here. It might be too small of a space, but I might try. I think I'm being listened on. YouTube just recommended a rowing video. Stop. That's actually kind of funny. Okay. This can go here. My sapling. My leaves can go in here. Let's actually go back. And then make some more cherry signs so that we can finish the board. How do you get to the menu? You mean this? On the side? It's a mod. It's not a setting. I also had it on Girly Pop, so it is listed on the Girly Pop site. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What mod? I don't know the name by heart. It's actually a very not logical name. But it is listed, like I said, on the Girly Pop site. It should be in that pack somewhere. So, because I learned about this, like, I know Amber had it before, but I actually got it through Girly Pop myself. Look how many bees nests I have. We can build, like, a good honey farm. It feels so weird now that there's no window here. But that means that we can cover up the mountain on that side, so that's good. This can go here. That can go... actually, I need that. Oh, I don't really have any cherry planks. Did I just make one? There we go. That I don't know how to build. That's fair. I can recommend, if you don't know how to build, just play creative first. Like, play creative Minecraft, because that helps you get so much... Or watch people build. But that, for me, I still feel overwhelmed sometimes. When I do building in Minecraft, like, I still feel like I don't know what to do. But watching people build and then also building alongside them in creative, like, in creative, it's just so much easier to redo things. So it's a great way to learn to build in Minecraft. Like, if you don't know how to do roofs, try it in creative first. Roofing and getting the right size is the most difficult. There's actually some golden rules. Always work with unevens. If you make a build, make it 5 high, because then your door can go in there and you have 2 blocks above the door, which will actually give you space for detailing. If you go with uneven, you always have a roof that has a center. Did you make an actual plan board? It wasn't even my plan. Chat told me this. They were like, if you feel overwhelmed with what you want to do, make a board. And I was like, okay. But I'm not the only person who does this. This is actually a thing that a lot of Minecrafters do. So, in my defense, it's not even a me thing. So, yeah. What did I say again? Oh. I hate these signs, honestly. I have a sign mod, and it basically saves your sign, and it's annoying. Oh, yeah. Animal farm area. See, that's the sign that has, like, no text on it. Annoying. Then you sort of have to reset it. We wanted to do, or I wanted to do, a town square. Then I wanted to do... Come on. Are you now all gonna do that? Oh, extra time for a sponsor. Yes. If you're hanging out here and you want to really help me out, literally the best thing you can do right now is downloading the browser that is sponsoring this entire month of streaming. We are 45 away. 45 people need to download it, and then I get a bonus. And every single download counts. So if you download on your computer and on your phone separately, it separately counts. So like if you have a partner or if you have a brother, a sister, a parent, like download it on their laptop, on their phone, stuff like that. It is honestly the best browser. I've been using it for 3 years. And it literally keeps my fridge full of cat food for Toet and Soes. So make sure that I can feed my cats and stuff, you know? Like honestly, it's a great browser and it literally supports my content. So even if you're like, if you're hanging out here and you're like, oh, I really love Rose content, but I'm like not in a place to subscribe or anything, download a free browser. You're basically paying me. That's how easy it is. Like you would be supporting my content, even if you just download it and open the browser and you're like, oh, that looks nice. And then you never use it, still helps. But if you do use it, obviously that would be nice. But like even just downloading and installing it helps. Everyone in your group chat should download it. I think so too. I think you should send them my link. I think they would really like that, and me too. I want to do a lava farm build. I was gonna do another farm build. Do you guys remember? We would do the furnaces and the... Actually managed to download it on 3 of your family members' phones last weekend. Let's freaking go. To help a girl out, that is so sweet. That is literally so sweet. I actually don't know what else I want to do. For now, this is maybe good. Oh, honey farm. Thank you. That's the thing. I remember saying that there was like a farm I wanted to do. So the thing is, all of these signs are now glitched. Hold on. Because this mod allows you to like take a sign and then copy it by clicking on it. But I accidentally clicked on an empty sign with the whole stack. So now all of these signs are empty. So I just have to reset them. Okay, there we go. That would be like a super cute greenhouse. And then I guess like pathing or a connection between the different areas. I think that could be fun. Okay, that's a solid board. That is a solid board. Also, thank you so much, Soundless Echo, for reminding me. Oh, I remember something else. A cow crusher build. Yes. I needed to read that like 3 times. Answer is yes, please. I didn't read it out loud. Am I smart? Dang it. Now I have another empty sign. What did I... Oh, crap. I said... Oh, there we go. Because I didn't read it out loud. I realized that you guys as mods wouldn't know when I would have read it. Okay, let's do some cow breeding. I wanted to push the button, sorry. Okay, and I want to breed my mushrooms. There we go. I want to breed my sheepsies. Because, oh, that's another build that oh, yeah, I just had a realization. Another build that I should really do. A wool farm with all the different colors, like automated. Because I would like to build with, like, different colors, but I just simply don't have all the items right now. I am loving that I don't have to sleep on this island. Also, hi, Kiva. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Hello, hello. Okay, hold on. That would be a cool build for around the, around the wow, speaking is not easy today. Around the town square area. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Let's also feed the cows over here. Because these are technically also, you know, we have a bunch of cows, but in the cow crusher, but these are our actual, like, cozy cows. I guess we could, if we wanted to go really ham on the chickens. Hold on. I have a fun idea. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that egg. I'm gonna get, like, a random block really quickly. And then I'm gonna get all of my chicken eggs. Because with this many chickens, I will have more chicken eggs very soon. Those are the cows deemed worthy to live. Exactly. You understand it. Where is my carpet? Here. Okay. So we're gonna put like a block. No. Let me place something on top of this. Because then I can throw my eggs against that. And then if there's a chicken that hatches, it will like basically fall on the floor so I don't immediately hit it as soon as I crack the next egg. I don't think we need to breed our chickens with this amount of eggs. I just need to get blue chickens, honestly. Because then I have all colored chickens, and that would actually be kind of fun. They just hatch. Yeah. You can throw the eggs. And then sometimes they hatch. Not all eggs hatch, but some of them do. And if you don't hatch them like this, technically you can bake cakes with it. But those would involve the eggs that you used to hatch. So technically you can bake cakes with baby chickens. Fly, baby, fly. Exactly. I mean, I had too many chickens in my inventory. Or too many eggs, I meant. So when do we get pancakes and omelets? Honestly, would be kind of cool. Okay, let me walk around because there's actually way more eggs in here. Whee! Pick all of them up. Yeah, picked all of them up. I found myself so smart for coming up with this block trick. Like, I didn't even see it in a video or anything. I literally thought of it myself. And it's probably something that a lot of people do. But still. Every single time you break eggs on the floor, if a chicken hatches and you continue to throw eggs, you'll literally hit it and it will be, like, mad. And this way, it's so easy. Because you can just keep clicking. Exactly, poor babies with the headaches. I kept giving chickens headaches. Okay, I think... Oh. I was like, I think those are all the eggs, and I immediately picked up a new egg. There we go. I love it when you get 4 of them. It's a little rare. You mean like 4 in a row? Do you watch Minecraft content a lot? Yes. Why? Is there a specific person you want to ask if I watch that person, or? Ah, wait, you can get 4 babies from 1 egg? I don't think I've ever had that. That is cool. But yes, I consume, an Etho girl? Not really. I mean, I've watched Etho's content, in all honesty, but not, like, huge fan. Also, Mavigava, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Welcome, welcome. As a person. I am a huge hermit craft girly, though. As in, like, problematically. Met a lot of the hermits as well at this point, to be honest. Because I keep going to their meet and greets. I was thinking, so the meet and greet schedule got published. And the only time slot that I can actually go to a meet and greet is the one from Scar. Um, and I was like, yeah, but I can't go to Scar's one because he actually knows who I am. So like that would get embarrassing. Oh yeah, please don't do why you remove your message because you're literally promoting stuff in someone's chat. Like that's not the way to approach content creators. We're literally live. We're like interacting with an audience. Use email addresses if you want to get people involved in projects. Um like this is not the way to go. Don't promote projects in chat like that. Um like literally email me. And also, no, I'm not interested. Not interested. It's not easy. Um it's just how it works. No patience for this. No, I get that. Um Email me. Yeah, generally speaking, email people, but don't email me because I'm not interested anyways. Will you please join the Planty SMP? If I have time to play. Literally, Thomas, I haven't had time to play Minecraft for like the past 2 weeks. This was the first time that I played, like in 2 weeks. So, I don't know. The reason I'm not on there is because I just don't have time to commit to it. Like I would literally join and leave immediately. Like I would be there for 5 minutes. And it's also I don't know. I know that you're trying to be funny, but at this point I feel somewhat guilty for like not playing on it at all. But every single time I'm like, "Oh, I could play Minecraft." I'm like, "I just don't want to socialize." Like my Minecraft time is like my I'm plugging out time. So I'm like, I don't want to go on an SMP and then have like people like, "Oh my god." Like let's say there's someone online, you know? So then I'm like, I feel bad for not going on the SMP, but the only time I have to play Minecraft is the time I don't want to go on like an actual SMP. So it's been a struggle. And then I'm like, "Oh, should I play it on stream?" And then I'm like, "I already don't have time for anything." I hate it. Why is time such a difficult thing? Why do I not just have all the time in the world? That is true. I do speak to you guys a lot. But that's also because I enjoy hanging out with you. But it's also like sometimes I need a little bit of space to oh my god, it's still here. Wait. I can put cat cam on. I didn't realize she came back. For like the last little bit of stream, you guys can enjoy a sushi. Um we can feel guilty together. I know, but it's like my community's SMP. And also I know that like a lot of you guys are exciting for me to also see what you guys have built and stuff. So like I would love to come on. Maybe I should just commit to actually doing like a stream on the server. Because I think then it would be a bit easier. Um like that's the thing. I would probably not play on there like often, but it would be fun to kind of have a look around on the SMP and just explore. Um in Minecraft to invite you to show you a build, which is bad timing. Oh, I didn't even see that yet. um, Make a challenge for best build. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Simply because I would feel really bad. Like, I already do this with shell challenges. I love shell challenges. I love touring things, but I never want to pick a winner. Because then I'm like, how can I pick between people's creativity? Because like every single person has such a unique style and like really creative things. So then I would feel bad being like, oh, this creativity is like better than that creativity. But I would love to tour it at one point. Like, I would love to just go on and just explore, but then it could be helpful if I'm just in spectator mode or something, so I can, like, kind of fly around, and just see everything in the world. Um, or it would be a flex. True, but at this time, I'm like I feel like I'm at a point where signing up for his meet and greet again would just be, like, at okay, it would only be the 3rd time, so it's not even that bad, but I don't know. I don't know. I would feel super self-conscious about it. Also, is it December, July? Let me know if I say that correctly. I'm assuming it's both for the months, but welcome in. I hope you're doing well. For the Pansy SB, maybe a Movember thingy. Oh, my schedule for Movember is so full. I literally have so many things going on, but it could be fun. It could be fun too. either do it then or just in general. Like we can plan it at one point. Once the Sims expansion pack chaos is over. Um just loving everything. That could be fun, but that's the thing. I would love to do something like that on the server. But that we could maybe tie that into like a little event of I don't know, maybe everyone can do like one specific build and then I'll also look around at the server in general, but then maybe we can make like a little area that I specifically tour or something. Um Tomorrow, yes. Sims expansion pack chaos will never be over. I'm hoping it will be. Like I'm done with getting more expansion packs for a while. I love having early access, it's amazing, but honestly, think we need a little break. um, it could be weird if someone came to yours 3 times, be like, "Oh my god, it's you again." Probably, yeah, probably the latter. So I might actually still sign up. I might still do it, and then just hope that I run into him earlier and I don't have to go to the meet and greet, and I could just be casual about it. Be like, "Oh my god, hi." Like, I would love it as much as the first time. That is so true. But I don't know. I would just be self-conscious, you know? But yeah, let me actually see who is. Ooh, I know where I want to go. I know where I want to go. I want to go to a friend who's doing Minecraft. And I literally have never been able to raid this person. And I think you guys will love it here. I think for anyone who's into Minecraft, you will already know this person or not. And then I get to introduce you. Honestly, such an amazing creator. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Interesting username. For not being able to be active, but I've been so tired. That is so okay. Please don't worry about it. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day, okay? Because tomorrow we're gonna be playing with a brand new Sims expansion pack. And I'm really, 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 really excited for this. Um, like I think this is gonna be so fun. We get to so the embargo lifts at 7 p.m. I'm gonna go live at 7 p.m. Do like a quick chat, but I'm not gonna wait too long to actually go into the pack. Got here by the end of the stream. Yes, you did. Unfortunately, my stream time it was technically already done 22 minutes ago. I still have to do editing, so this time I actually have to wrap up on time as well. But I'm back tomorrow and Saturday. Not with Minecraft though. Because I will be playing with the brand new Sims expansion pack. Um, I get to play it from 7 p.m. Basically, at 7 p.m., my video with the review also goes live. So I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I just want to basically go into the pack as like with a completely clean save. So we're gonna make new Sims so that we can check out the casts. We're gonna move into like a little starter home, and then we're just gonna do some gameplay. And I might show you like some build and buy by giving the little starter home a little makeover or something like that. And then we'll just continue with that gameplay basically when we're working or like on the Saturday. That's the idea. Um, you are 6 hours ahead of me. I don't know. It is currently 10:23 p.m. for me. So almost 10:30. You can always do exclamation point time and then it gives you the current time in the it says in the jungle, but that's for me. I live in the planty jungle. Why is it not tomorrow? I know. I know, but I'm excited. I'm excited. It's going to be really fun. Also, I'm gonna be hosting a giveaway for the new pack, but it's basically gonna last. It's gonna start tomorrow, and then I'm gonna draw the winner on the day that the expansion pack comes out. Because I'm not able to give away the pack before that time anyways. So I figured I'm gonna just let people join for the entire time that I play with the new pack. And then I'm gonna draw the winner on the day that the pack comes out so that people can like basically the winner can immediately play with that pack without like buying it by accident already. So I'll have some more info about that and like how to join tomorrow, but I just wanted to let you guys know. And yeah, I know who I'm gonna raid. We're gonna go say hi to Drifty. Um, if you're hanging out here and you'd like to join the Discord, that's where you can see when and what I'll stream. In your personal time zone, by the way, it actually shows all the times in your time. So if you're on a different time zone than me and you wonder when I stream, that is literally the best place to go check because it will show up in your own time zone. Just in general, the Discord is a nice place to hang out with the community. We also have a community Minecraft server. It's just a place where, you know, we wish each other good morning. We have a spot to chat and to ask each other questions and stuff like that. So if you want to hang out, we would love to see you there. If you want to see my Sims videos that are coming out on the new pack, make sure to follow me on YouTube, subscribe, because I actually have literally videos coming out every single day for the coming 1.5 week. So it's going to be worth it. And if you're going to come along on this raid, feel free to copy and paste one of the raid messages that was just posted in chat. And if you want to download the sponsor for this month, 45 more downloads, then I get a bonus. And I know you guys can make it happen, chat. If you already downloaded Opera GX, download it on your phone. You know? Let me actually copy pasta the raid message myself. Drift is wonderful. I'm 100% sure that you will enjoy it in their stream as well. They are currently in their cozy, they say hanging out in our cozy stream world. So they have a stream world. It's very similar to what we were just doing. So basically just like, I guess their forever world. They're just doing some building and like, hanging out. So I think that you guys will really love it over there. Drift is an amazing Minecrafter. And Drift was actually the person that was supposed to join me, Amber, and Meggie on Girly Pop in like our area. And we had a really fun call to, sort of like plan our little base and everything. But then in the end, Drift didn't have time to actually join. Also, Triz, thank you so much from going from a prime to a freaking tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Please enter all your subby perks. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is really kind. Also, I'm gonna have to go run now because I still have more editing to do, but I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great Friday. Have a great rest of your time zone. I appreciate all of you. Be here tomorrow. Yes, let's go. Looking forward to hanging out tomorrow with all of you. I appreciate you guys and see you guys soon.